Hello. Am I good? Am I lagging? I was lagging. Well, I'm lagging because I'm late, but how's the camera? Hello, hello, hello. We are back. I haven't done a late night live like this in a minute. I've been good, but now I'm back. Ha 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 ha. This might be members only, so shout out to those of you that will be here. And are not members, but it'll be probably members only. Hello, hello. What are we doing tonight? We are going to be reviewing a couple of different cases, actually. The first one is out of, I believe, New Mexico. It is the Leroy Vallejos case. He is facing a murder charge in connection with the death of his mother. So it's three different cases that I want to cover the body cam. They're pretty dark. Actually, as I was coming up on this live, I was thinking like, whoa, we just covered the David case, and that's like pretty brutal in dismembering of Celeste, right? And then all of these cases that we're going to cover tonight, and I didn't do this intentionally, but they're all dismemberments. So it's a little concerning, just the evil in the world. But yeah, all three of these cases are dismemberment cases. So is it safe to eat? Probably not. Please make sure you guys hit the like button. Hello, Alicia. Hello, Alsani, Evie, Angel Eyes. I saw Shay. I saw Kim in here. Kim C. Who else? Oh, and Debbie. Hello, Debbie. Mal. After Dark. Yes, it is. I know. Hi, Psycho. You guys, I've missed the After Darks. I've missed the shit talking. I've missed the drama. So we're back at it, baby. And we're going to be back at it and do it. All the After Darks. I got to give my haters things to clips and stuff to talk about. You know, I've been good the past few months. It is a buzzball. Yay. I got my dinner. Okay, good. Yeah, I had a snack. Hello, Psycho. I'm listening, Master Melly. Speaking of, we were supposed to do Kenzie live tonight. We're gonna do it tomorrow. Text messages. And then also I do have a Gypsy live coming up again. We're gonna continue with Laura Owens. I'm obsessed with that. And then we're going to also start talking about something else. We are going to do Corey Richins' sentencing tomorrow, so I will schedule that live after this one. I just kind of wanted to do like a little hangout, watch some body cams. These are really good, so I have 2 buzzballs in my fridge. Really? What color? I have a red one and 2 red ones. I wanted to get the blue one, but they were out. So there's that. But I haven't had one in a while, so it's nice to have one. Okay, so like I said, this is a missing mom found dead in son's freezer. Pink and green. Ooh, if the pink one is a pink lemonade, yum, it's good. The green one, yeah, I don't like the green one. I think that's the one I don't like. It's like margarita or something. I only like the strawberry, the blue one, and I do like the pink one. Let's get started. Hi, Evie. I didn't say hi.
It's 3 days before Halloween in Albuquerque, New Mexico, where police conducting a welfare check are about to uncover a real-life horror story.
Wait, why is it doing that? Is it lagging? It's lagging on my end, but I think it should be fine now. I can never tell if it's...
Police are looking to check on 69-year-old.
Is that lagging or is it the body cam? Am I tripping? I swear I haven't even had my buzzball yet. Am I tripping? Let me refresh it. I can't tell if it's the body cam like moving or if it's the lagging. It seems like it's the lagging because StreamYard's acting up. It's the body cams. Oh, okay. As long as you guys can see okay and hear it okay, we're good. Drink slowly. It's lagging. Oh, so it is or it's not? Now it's fine, but I think it was just the was it? I know YouTube's been having issues today. Somebody said that in the last live. Okay, let me try again. Yeah. This should be good.
It's 3 days before Halloween in Albuquerque, New Mexico, where police conducting a welfare check are about to uncover a real-life horror story.
Okay, Debbie says it's lagging a bit still, or is it better? YouTube's always having issues. Well, I know they were today for sure because I didn't look it up on the creator stuff, but I know other people said it was other channels. So let me know. Yes, lag. No way. Still? No. Really? It's better. Okay, maybe refresh for those of you that are one of you or those of you that are lagging. Let me know because it shows I'm good on my end now. It's paused right now. Yes, I paused it right now. Oh, let me put up the comments too. Let me know if it's lagging. I want to make sure before I like continue to play it because I could always try to go out. Weird, I can't see. I think it's just the very beginning of the video. Okay, let's do it. Let me know in the chat if it lags.
Police are looking to check on 69-year-old Ernestina Lucero, who was reported missing by a family member. While officers try to make contact with Ernestina or her live-in adult son, neighbors catch their attention.
You all know the lady that lives here?
I know that
The older lady?
There's a dude living
there's a
there.
dude that
Leroy?
lives there.
Is it Leroy?
We don't know.
I don't know his name. But he lived with an old lady.
Yeah. The
Uh,
last time I saw him.
well, I know about like 2-3 weeks ago. Hold on, baby. 2-3 weeks ago. After a visit that she took me to, I haven't seen her since.
She took you?
Yeah, she used to. Me and her, we would go to the food bank together.
Okay.
So she ended up taking us back and forth. After like a few times, I didn't see her again.
Yeah. You haven't seen her charger here at all?
I'm sorry?
She sold it?
Yeah. He sold the car. He asked us if we wanted to buy it. I had asked him like where did she go, and he's like she went to Mexico. He was saying a bunch of things about her leaving New Mexico with her boyfriend. And that they were on a speaking basis right now. And then like a couple days later, he came and knocked and he's like, hey, by any chance, do you want to buy my car? I'm trying to make money for rent. That's what he said.
How long ago was that?
Like a week ago. I know my brother asked him like, where's your mom at? Because we haven't seen her in a while, and he like stuttered and he just went silent.
Oh wow, that was her poster on the mailbox. So have you seen me one? Dang.
Please.
When they
Look, that's her right here. The mom that's missing.
They were fighting before she left.
that was my next
They
one.
were fighting before she left. I know there was a couple nights where they were going at it. I have a
Hear
2-year-old,
them and stuff.
and I've asked them to, just take it down a little bit. He said he's
You're quiet.
yeah, before
Yeah,
she
but
had.
this was like she's been gone for a while.
Yeah, she's been gone for at least a month and a half now.
If not more, I don't know.
she had asked me the first day I met her. She asked me about the mailbox because she needed to get her check for her social security check. She said that she needed to get her check before he got it or something, that he was trying to take it. And then
Standing next to Ernestina's missing poster, neighbors say it has been more than a month since they've seen her and reveal that Ernestina and her adult son frequently fought, including the night she was last seen. They also told police that he recently sold her car, attempted to apprehend her social security checks, and claimed his mother went to Mexico with a boyfriend.
okay,
He's gonna
so
say she went to Mexico. But
Wow.
She could barely walk.
she could barely walk. Like she
Wow. That's crazy.
After nearly 15 minutes of knocking, one officer finally gets an answer.
Come on, man.
By the way, what are the body cams on Law and Crime prove? Maybe
Oh.
the world is
Jesse, don't please knock next time. Thank you. I appreciate it, but maybe later. Maybe next time.
Let's try to open up.
Sorry, man. I thought you were someone else, dude.
Come on. He's coming to the front door. Open up.
Sorry, man. I thought you were someone else, dude.
Mind if I step in and talk to you real quick?
Yeah, no problem. I was
Step in and talk to you?
Oh, yeah. Come in. Let's see that stuff.
Dogs friendly?
Yeah, they bite. I mean, they bark, they don't bite.
Officers identify the man seen here as 49-year-old Leroy Vallejos, the missing woman's son.
Man.
Okay.
Yeah, can I shut the door so you don't run off?
My partner's coming in too.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah, man. I thought you were this lady banging on the door. My bad. I was sleepy, dude.
Okay.
It's been a rough 2 weeks, man. Sorry about that. I've been.
What's been going on?
Mom's missing, man, with college, work. I've been overstressed, tired, you know what I mean?
Right through 360.
Just trying to get some rest, man.
Okay.
Exhausted from worrying, you know what I mean?
He's exhausted from worrying, but here he was trying to cash her social security check.
The reason why we're here is because family is concerned and saying that they've been trying to reach out to you, that you just kind of been ignoring them.
Man. I'll show you the text messages, everything, man. I've never ignored none of them.
Yes, sir.
Mm.
Okay. All right, then.
I don't know why they did. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. Like my mom had some dude trying to get at me or something, and but I never came at her the same way.
What do you mean she's been trying
Like
to get at you?
dudes that harass me and stuff, but I never went at her like that. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So they know what she's capable of, so they're afraid of me doing it. I guess is why they're thinking it. You know what I mean? But dude, this has been going on for years. You know what I mean? And I've never once raised a hand to her. You know, this last time I just told her, you know, I'm just tired of your lies. I don't believe you, man. I don't even think
They didn't even ask you anything, dude. You're just going off.
we should be around each other. It disgusts me because we used to be close.
Mhm.
You know, we weren't always like that. And I'm sorry it is the way it is, but if I would have known, I would have paid more attention, asked more questions, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
But it's just where we were, man, at that time.
Okay.
And I haven't been in trouble with the law since I got out of prison. I'm in college, man. 4.0 student president's list, 15 times straight, dude.
Mhm.
Into the Lord now, you know?
Mhm. Okay.
The last time I had seen her, when she came in, I asked her, what are you doing? So I've been kicking it with her. She said, I've been seeing her, is what she said. And I just went to my room. I thought she was going to crash here in her room. I woke up in the morning. There was a load of clothes in the washer because we have a front loader. So she tends to leave the clothes in there and it stinks the front loader.
Mhm.
So I thought she was in her room. So I went in her room and she was gone. So I put her clothes to dry. That was the last time I seen her, man.
Mhm. Okay. All right. And before that, she didn't mention anything about going anywhere, seeing anybody.
Just yeah, man.
While one officer continues chatting with Leroy, another heads into the kitchen, where the case of missing Ernestina is about to be solved.
At the bottom, I want that pea, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I got you.
Right there and mix it with the rats.
How interesting. The cop's like, something's off, and goes straight into the freezer.
She was, I know you said that up. I don't know what the stage is. She's been gone since.
In a deep freezer, hidden beneath the hot pockets and frozen shrimp, the officer makes a disturbing discovery, described in an affidavit as the partially dismembered remains of an adult human being.
The demons are taking over. Why is all of these cases I'm talking about dismemberment, and we just seen it with Celeste, Taylor 𝗝𝗵? I mean, what is with humans dismembering humans?
What do you mean, like, first week? Like, week after 15th to 17th?
What's up, boss?
Let's step outside.
All right.
Go and put your hands behind your back.
Right.
She's in the freezer.
I know. Hey, good. I know. Leroy, man.
The other officer's like, what?
Be quiet.
Sure.
I know the crap.
Services. Hey, okay.
Thank you, man. Hey, will you take the dogs in, please, sir? So they don't stay out here?
Huh?
Well, wow, I am so glad that you care about the dogs. He's not even going to be like, what did you find? What's going on? He's just like, yeah, you caught me. She was in the freezer.
Can't put him out. I can't put him inside there.
His mother.
Follow me and I'll come right
Yeah,
back.
they can follow. They can follow us.
No, it's inside. So I can lock them. You can
No,
lock them in.
no.
Right now
We're not going in there.
Hey, sir, I love
Hey,
those dogs, man. They're all my dogs, bro. I'm real cooperative, man. There's a story and everything, man. I love you guys, man. Can I kiss him?
Oh.
Can I kiss the dog?
Just finish your cigarette and I'll see the car.
Oh,
Can I kiss my smoke goodies, man?
No.
I'll put your dogs in my car.
Have a seat inside. Okay.
Thank you, man.
Yes, sir. Have a seat inside.
Hey, I love you. I love you guys, man.
I'm just gonna walk in
Come on, buddy.
and go back
Thank
here.
you, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Come on, buddy.
he knows it's the last time he's going to see his dogs.
You gonna bite me?
No, you don't bother.
Hey, Vince.
I know it's
Hey, let me. So, what did you see?
Dude, she's in the freezer. She's wrapped up in a trash bag in the freezer. But it's clearly a body. Like her head.
As crime scene investigators descend on the scene, Leroy is taken to an interview room where detectives have plenty of questions for him.
no one believes me, eh? It's all good, eh? You know,
They bought him food too.
it happened to me. I still don't believe it, bro. I still can't make sense of it. Most of it's lies, anyways. You never get them to admit the truth. You know what I mean?
who's lying?
I don't know, man. I don't know who they are, what they are, what the.
He says someone is after him and his mom. Chick-fil-A. Yeah, do they do that when they interrogate you? Who's going to take care of the dogs? You jerk, you did not think about that. Nope. He did not.
I don't know what the they are, man. Witches. I don't know what you call them.
He's saying witches did this to his mom.
People who are giving their light to darkness, you know. My family, I come from a family of witches. My grandma, my aunts, my mom. It's not something you talk about, really. It's a secret. You can't talk about it. And I don't know if I was promised or I've heard so many lies, dude.
When you say you were promised, what does that mean?
I know, promise to Satan.
Like by
Promise.
family?
My mom, yeah.
How did you find out about that?
It's just shit you gotta learn from other witches, you know, that ain't into it and shit. You gotta talk to them, ask them questions, you know, and then you're still just guessing, really, because I despise evil, bro. I mean, what I did was a bad thing, and I can't ever take that back. Only God's the judge.
Leroy shares an unusual story with detectives, saying his family is, quote, full of witches who he says are out to get him. Next, detectives look for more details on Ernestina's death.
What happened on that day?
I snapped, man. I had enough of bullshit. Secrets behind my back. You know, they tell you one thing, but behind your back is this and that. And all I did was cook, clean, do laundry, cook 3 meals a day.
The truth is coming out.
You know, there's a thing she said to make you look bad, you know, because I'm living at the house. I can't even get a job because these people do. I had to quit 3 of my jobs. I know, trust me, if it didn't happen to me, I wouldn't believe it, bro, but I don't know how they get so much influence or what they do, but it's a really nightmare, bro. So I think it's a nightmare, man, but here's a quarter, it's on fire. You know, it looks like a quarter, it's on fire, and he's like, ha, 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 and he drops his quarter. And when he drops it, it rolls down my head, down the middle of my nose, down my arm, and down this middle finger. And I jump up, and I'm like, I have a nightmare. I go back to sleep. The morning comes around, I tell my grandpa's wife, I'm gonna use a bouncing wash up. I wet my face. When I look up in the mirror, there's a burn mark, okay, everywhere that coin hit me. All down my middle finger. I don't know what that meant. Maybe that. I don't know. Somebody said that might have meant that my soul's his. He's already paid for it. You know what I mean?
When did that happen?
That's the night that shit got in me when I thought that thing was in me. Well, ever since then, I started looking for God.
And
I started looking for Jesus. I've never seen God. I've never heard him. I've never felt him. It's been years I've been looking.
Do you think the evil
Is he high as hell or just nuts? Hey, Jen, good to see you.
got inside of you, and that's what?
The evil?
Yeah.
But when that happened, they're evil, bro. Not me. I did a bad thing, but
Okay.
and I'll own up to it.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I want to ask for this sentence, eh? Special case. I want to pay life for life.
What happened? What happened to your mom?
My last 17 years she's been trying to get from schools to kill me, and these gangsters who run Bodycam. All right, so let me tell you how that happened. Well, she picks me up from Lubbock. And, you know, I want to come home. I've never had problems with her, dude. She's always been my best friend, my come to, you know, always be around. This is when it's 17 years ago. And
What did you do? Help me to understand.
He's just acting like nothing even happened.
you looked at it, man. You saw it.
Detectives repeatedly pry for details behind the gruesome crime before Leroy stuns detectives with an unexpected confession.
The way we did her old man, Angel. I chopped him up in that freezer, eh? And put him in the dump somewhere.
So he's saying that her mom had his dad? Did I miss that? Her husband. Maybe not his dad, maybe just her husband, another man. He killed the man too, back then. Whoa.
I chopped him up in that freezer, eh?
I missed that.
Details behind the gruesome crime before Leroy stuns detectives with an unexpected confession.
The way we did her old man, Angel.
Oh, I missed that because he was like mumbling. Yeah, an 80-year-old man. Whoa.
I chopped him up in that freezer, and put him in the dump somewhere. I couldn't do that to her, Like she was trapped after all that shit she's done to me. Yeah, there's another one though. Her old man's in the dump somewhere, bro. Apartments. Put him in bags, chopped him up, and threw him away like trash,
You couldn't do that to mom?
He chopped him up and threw him away in the dump. But he couldn't do that to his mom, so he put her in the freezer.
You hold on. Not. Yeah, I killed him. Because they were, trying to set me up. I walked in his room, I shot him, pop, pop. And I put the gun down, I told her to call the police,
Were they living together?
My fucking driving that Camaro, that was his.
That used to be his car?
Pop, pop. I had to put the gun down, I said, turn me in, because I was going to kill her too for that shit. I couldn't. She tells me, no, I need you out here. Next thing I know, we're looking around for something to chop them up with, Get rid of the body. I never got rid of a body. That's my mom, I'll do it. You know what I mean? Whatever she says.
Mm-hmm. Where was this?
It took me 2 hours, to chop that up, get rid of him. You know what I mean?
It took him 2 hours. He shot him, chopped him up, threw him in the dump.
My mom's been in that freezer for 3 weeks, 3 weeks, because I couldn't chop her up like that. You know what I mean? I tried. You must have saw that. But I got sick and started.
What'd you do to her before that?
You heard that right. Leroy admits to dismembering his mother and stashing her remains in the freezer, but also claims he was behind the similar murder of her boyfriend years prior. Now, detectives continue digging for more details.
I strangled her, She woke up talking some shit about this and that. Lies, dude. Straight lies all the time. Like I'm a stupid kid. Like I don't know any better, I put up with all that shit because I loved her, and I prayed and I just wanted it to change.
I wonder if he was like holding that against her. Oh my gosh, he strangled her because she was talking shit to him or something. Wow.
What did your mom say? What kind of lies was she telling you that made you strangle her? What sort of shit?
You know how I told you she admitted they got these guys after me?
Right, yeah.
After that, she started saying she'd never do that. That she never would ever got nobody after it. She loved me. It's all bullshit.
So she was telling you, like, I wouldn't send people after you.
Nah, she's already working on the neighbors up on #1. I thought maybe she's just a witch. She gets them to believe some. Because she told a couple of dudes that I beat her. I've never ever done nothing to them. What I've done now.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. If people knew, if the family was concerned about her because you were around, I think you have violent tendencies.
Never, It's never crossed my mind.
What'd you use to strangle her?
My arm. Like that.
Which arm?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I just
How long did you hold her?
For a little while. It took a long time, man. It's not like you think.
It took a long time. How come you held her so long?
Huh?
Why did you hold her so long?
What the? Why did you hold her so long after he strangled her? What kind of sick shit is this?
Why you ask questions like, why? It's a killer, right?
You kind of made that decision that I had to stop.
she was stopping. I begged her, I pleaded with her 17 years ago. You know, this 17 years. It was 13 years when we killed out her boyfriend.
13 years ago that happened?
No, 13 years into this. 4 years have been after me. And I woke up one day and got, man, keep on. That's when I shot him. I was going to shoot her too, and I couldn't.
And this is like 4 years ago then?
3, 4 years ago.
4 years.
Holy shit. 3-4 years prior, he was doing that.
He's in the dump over there somewhere now. Nobody missed him, man.
Did you put any of your mom out in the dump?
No, I couldn't.
So she's all.
I was gonna leave her in the freezer till you guys found her.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I let every cop in that went.
Yeah.
I never told them no. I never told them where not to look.
Yeah. So
You know
you
what I
said,
mean? I just wasn't gonna do that.
yeah.
You know, I wasn't gonna turn myself in, but I wasn't gonna run either. Something for God.
So Leroy, so when your mom was dead, what did you use to fire her up?
What I used to cut her up?
Yeah.
It was sawzall. It's under the sink. You can get it?
Sawzall under the sink.
And did you
Yeah.
use anything else?
No,
Where did you cut her up?
I got a freezer.
What's that?
In the freezer.
Oh, she was in the freezer and that's where you cut?
Just a couple times I couldn't do it. I think I took off a leg, both legs and an arm or something. About right here.
She was laying in the freezer.
It's like exactly what happened to Celeste too. What the literally. Well, Celeste was stabbed, but he said that he had her in the freezer and he cut her up right there, just like nothing, just like a hot pocket.
Get rid of her like did her boyfriend.
It's just sick.
I couldn't do it, eh? I didn't want to kill her, eh?
Now, Leroy says he used a sawzall to dismember his mother after strangling her to death weeks before, but his admissions don't stop there.
How long did you wait before trying to cut her up?
Let me ask you a question. Is this true? If you wait a couple of days, the blood will thicken? Is that true?
I don't know. I've never actually heard that, but
You never actually heard that? Maybe there. I was just wondering because
Is that what you did?
I waited a couple of days.
Okay.
But I got fun and struggled from the blood with thicken. But I don't know if that was true. Well, it kind of don't matter when you freeze them. You know what I mean? I mean, I've done it before.
Next, Leroy gets back to what happened the day he allegedly murdered his mother.
She wanted me to put that phone case I ordered for on Amazon.
You hear what he said? He was like, yeah, how did you find her? I thought you found her 2 legs. Isn't that what you found in the bag? He literally says, like, what? He's possessed.
You know that
And on meth.
that front protector piece that
yeah. Like the little
Screen
plastic piece.
protector?
nah, she's like, come on, put this on. I can't do it. You know, do this, do that. And it's just cool. Like I say, you're supposed to do it for your mom, but
Yeah, I saw, what is it called? Summer said it, a sawzall. What the fuck is that? Just a saw? I'm looking it up. Sawzall. Oh, damn. Oh, some are expensive. Okay, I know what that is now that I see the name of it. Okay. Yeah, I know what that is. Whoa.
your mom's supposed to be your mom, man. You know, not all that two-faced behind your back.
Did you hit her at all?
Nah,
Ever?
nah, never. I never did nothing to her.
I don't lay hands on her. I just dismember her. Cut her up.
Until that night, that day. I'm not a violent person, man. I'm not a bad guy. I'm actually a good person. But
Had you been using meth before this? You strangled your mom?
I use a little here and there, but like tiny little, man.
Small amounts?
Not even small amounts, not even like $3 worth. And then every 7 days, I'll do a lot.
That's not the first time you strangled your mom.
That's the first time.
How come, what happened in 2023?
Lie about that shit.
So she lied about you strangling her?
What the? Can you imagine that? They just went there to look for the mom. They knew something was up. They found her there, and then he confesses to another murder. And now he says they find previous charges of him putting hands on his mother.
How come, what happened in 2023?
Lie about that shit.
So she lied.
I'm going back.
And then every 7 days, I'll do a lot.
That's not the first time you strangled your mom.
That's the first time.
How come, what happened in 2023?
Lie about that shit.
So she lied about you strangling her?
Lies all the time, dude. She's a narcissist, dude.
But then today you strangled her for real?
Yeah.
But she was lying then?
She lies all the time, bro.
Dude.
All the time. She said I used to beat her, steal her money, and what else did she say?
Ooh. Sounds like you lie all the time. And it sounds like you were beating her and stealing her money and you were living with her and she didn't want to give you her social security check. So you strangled her and cut her up and put her in the freezer, dismembered next to the Hot Pockets.
I used to beat her, steal her money, and what else did she say? She even told somebody I beat her with a stick one time. All that shit was lies, bro. Straight lies.
Like, where'd you leave her?
I put her in the freezer. Bro.
Okay, you left her in the freezer.
I told you, I put her in there and I left her in there.
She
I
just
threw
stayed
some shit on top and never looked at her again, eh?
Until you tried
It's
it.
still bugging me, you know?
Mhm.
It's still bugging me. I don't even want to see her, you know? I love her, eh? I don't care what nobody says. I'll always love her. I know it's messed up, man. I wish I didn't do that.
Do you think it was wrong what she did?
Nah, it was wrong. There's only one judge, that's God. I should let him judge, eh? But no matter what she's done, I should have done that, eh? She should have died a long time ago.
Leroy was booked for an open count of murder and tampering with evidence. At last check, online records indicate he was deemed incompetent to stand trial and committed to the New Mexico Behavioral Health Institute for treatment. As officials attempt to return the 49-year-old to competency, his case remains open. Before heading to jail, Leroy shares his alleged background with police.
I was an actor for 8 years. I've got speaking roles and I don't know, it was like 76 different movies, commercials. And
He was an actor.
I did that for a while, eh? I'm a 4.0 student in college. Computer science, a president splits 15 times straight. I went and I got my head checked twice, man. Said I'm clear.
He's not. Okay. That was wild. So that was what was her name? R.I.P. Ernestina Lucero. And that is out of New Mexico. Crazy. Okay, next case. This one is out of Michigan. This is also a dismemberment one. I don't know why I was thinking that. Second-degree murder and attempted dismemberment. Trying to pull up like a summary of it. Yeah, Sturgis, Michigan, got an anonymous call about a body in an apartment on North Maple Street, my bad. When they knocked on the Wade Allen's door that night, he told him his girlfriend was an hour away in Kalamazoo. But when officers spotted two closed coolers sitting in his living room and asked to look inside, they discovered something that would haunt them. Ooh, it's like Halloween. Okay, I'm gonna pull that shit up. Cheers. I'm gonna grab another drink as soon as I start this. We're back to After Darks. We're back to the drama. We're back at it, baby. We are back at it. And I'm going to be streaming on the second channel too. So get ready for it. Get ready for it. I watched a dude has... Oh, that's it, Evie? I studied criminology. I heard Wade speak for a few minutes. I wrote in my notes, this guy is a torturer. I know this case, my friend is from Sturgis. Really? You guys, really? I've never heard it. Yeah, Kim, meth psychosis, maybe. I don't know. Something. Evie said he was an actor for WTF. That's funny. For what or who? Salvation Army commercials. Yeah, that's it. This is a freaky one too. Let me get started.
He said he started to choke her, and he said he choked her for 5 minutes. And I was like, how did you know that? And he's like, well, there's a clock right in front of me, and I made her watch it.
St. Joseph County Central Dispatch, Michigan, receives a call on the evening of May 22nd, 2019, from a man claiming he knows the location of a missing woman's body.
Did you see this firsthand, or he tell you this, or?
Why is it?
He told me about it and asked me if I.
What's going on? What's going on with YouTube today? It's like skipping. It's not lagging on your guys' end, right? Are we good? Oh boy. Okay. Oh boy, what, Austin? You love it. Okay, let's see if this is better. Maybe it was just a video. I don't know. I said that last time though.
He choked her, and he said he choked her for 5 minutes. And I was like, how did you know that? And he's like, well, there's a clock right in front of me, and I made her watch it.
St. Joseph County Central Dispatch, Michigan, receives a call on the evening of May 22nd, 2000.
Like, what is that? Is that YouTube? Is that, what is it? Is that StreamYard? Maybe it needs to warm up first. Yeah, maybe.
19, from a man claiming he knows the location of a missing woman's body.
Did you see this firsthand, or he tell you this, or how?
He told me about it and asked me if I wanted to see the body, and I said no.
And when the cops respond to the address, what they find is worse than they could have imagined.
Yep, those are her legs.
Now remember when we open
Oh
this,
my God.
this is something.
No. How did I never hear of this? Oh my goodness.
That we're never going to be able to unsee.
The missing woman is 42-year-old Kelly Jean Warner, a mother and a grandmother with an interest in nature and climate justice. No one's heard from her for weeks.
Do you mind if we come and look, make sure she's not here?
I can tell you she's not.
And the truth of what happened to her is almost beyond believing.
Is it better or no? I never saw these. All I saw was body. Yeah, I've seen this one. It's so messed up. Really? Dahmer. Yeah. His friends. Oh, I've never heard of this case until now.
I'm dumbfounded by what people are capable of.
He took a torch and would torch some of her body.
With chilling body cam footage.
I saw some toes and an ankle.
And a collection of terrified witnesses.
It's out there, man. He was just laughing about it. And he was bragging and laughing about it the whole time, which was the disturbing part. Yeah, he's definitely a freak for sure.
I mean, you have a lot of detective shows, right?
Sure.
So if you keep the body cold or something, they'll preserve it.
Here on the decoder, this is the story of the murder of Kelly Jean Warner.
Oh my God, I feel like we're at the movies.
The Sturgis Police Department responds to 209 North Maple
Okay, if it keeps doing, that's bugging me. Why does it keep?
Avenue at 11:12 p.m. that summer night. They know this is where Kelly Jean was last seen, and they know that the resident of the apartment might not cooperate with them.
Well, I don't think he's going to be very cooperative with you.
Okay. Most people aren't.
He does have some violent tendencies, so.
All right.
He takes a few minutes to answer the door.
Hi, Wade.
Hey, Wade. How you doing, man?
Hey, how you doing?
Doing good.
I remember you from the Speedway.
3537,
What are you up to now?
Oh, not much.
We're looking for Kimberly
Kelly?
or Kelly. She
You know Kelly?
Kimberly or Kelly?
KJ.
KJ?
Yeah. Kelly, nickname KJ.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't heard from that person in some months. She hasn't been around in a while.
She doesn't live with you or
No.
do you know her?
I haven't heard from her in a while. The last time I've seen her is a couple months, and last I heard she's in Kalamazoo. And after that, I haven't heard from her.
What
Well,
the
we just need
hell?
to talk to her.
Oh, well,
Do you mind if we come and look, see if make sure she's not here?
I could tell you she's not.
This is 35-year-old Wade Allen. He's had run-ins with the local police before, which means they're on their guard.
Yeah, she isn't here. She hasn't been here in months, so.
Okay.
What a creep. This one is absolutely creepy too. Imagine making grown men in jail cry because you're so effed up. Well, that's scary, Kim.
All right. But do you want me to get a caseworker's number in from again? I have to look through my information stuff, and I can give you a caseworker's number.
Okay.
Because I think her and I have the same one.
Well, that's a possibility. You have any shoes handy real quick? Can you just throw some shoes on real quick?
I could. Why do I need my shoes on?
Because like I said, you're gonna be detained and we're gonna get a search warrant. Okay.
Well, you just want to walk in. That's it.
Yeah, that's basically all we want to do is just verify
Our
it.
bosses want to make sure she's not here. So
Yeah.
we want to do what we got to do for our job, and then we're out.
And if she's here, we don't care. We could just say, hey, okay, if she's not here, yeah.
Do you want to? It's just one of you then.
One of us is fine.
Do you want to come in?
I'll go and wait. Thank you.
They can either come in now or they'll get a search warrant anyway and come in later. So he lets them in.
It's not much, but I don't have. I mean, I got my thin sunglasses here, but not much of anything.
No one cares about your thin sunglasses.
And then I got all this. Not there now. You see? She's not here. I had her suitcase from when she was here.
An empty suitcase.
Just me, and if I do have a guest, I have a bed.
Yeah, okay.
But I don't have anyone here.
Okay.
I just
all right, man.
Myself.
What's in the cooler?
Oh, that's for when the summer comes around. I'm gonna have parties and stuff. So.
All right, no problem. Can you open that for me, and then we'll get out of here.
Well, not right now. I can't. I want to save that for later.
What is with the dismembering and saving the body parts? It's really a demonic world. I hate his voice. This is so freaky.
For when the summer gets here, so. But I showed you, she hasn't been here in forever.
Wade's evasiveness is suspicious.
All right.
You want to open that cooler for me?
Well,
can you open the fridge for me? Make sure she's not hiding in there.
There's no point in the fridge either. It's just food and stuff.
I understand.
Wow.
All right, why don't you throw your shoes on real quick?
Well, I helped you out.
You did partially, but you have shoes you can throw on real quick?
Oh my god.
A little bit. But here, I'll help you.
Okay, I'll help you out. Go on out.
Well, I gotta
you're detained right now, okay? I don't know her. I don't know anything about her. I don't know if she's hiding from the law or hiding from her family or what she's doing.
Well, I
so
don't think she would.
I just want to verify. Okay, can I look in that cooler over there?
That's kind of like I said later on and summer stuff. But I'm trying to keep my stuff kind of private.
Well, that's fine. All I want to do is open it, say, KJ, you in there, and then close it right back up, and I'll get out of here. You'll be out of handcuffs, and we'll be gone.
Well, Let's have a warrant for the rest of this, and I'll just get detained. Okay.
They take him downstairs to wait for the warrant. But when he's in handcuffs, he changes his tune.
Okay, I'm just kind of like shook up right now. I'm in handcuffs, and
Well, I understand it. All you had to do was say, go ahead and look wherever you want to look, and we see all sorts of crazy stuff. So if there's,
I told you that's all we were looking for, sir.
yeah, we're not. If there's anything illegal in there, we could care less. Okay.
there isn't. So
Okay.
you know,
Our job is just to try to find KJ. And if she's not there, we'll move on somewhere else.
Finally, he agrees to let them look in the cooler.
So am I good to look around a little bit?
Wow.
We'll get you out of handcuffs and we'll leave.
yeah.
I'm good to check things out. All I'm concerned about is any closets or any coolers.
Like I said, just in here, watch.
Okay. Can I pop it open and just take a peek?
Well, yeah, if you want.
Okay.
He's like, no, he really is trying to avoid them finding it.
Why don't you step back for a second?
Okay.
What's in there?
This stuff.
Okay. All right. Let's head out here.
But my wallet's right there.
Okay. I'll grab it. Head out here.
Everything's good now.
Yep. Everything's good.
I showed you everything.
Yep. You're under arrest, okay?
The deputy can't believe what he's found in that cooler. It's beyond his worst nightmares.
Holy shit. He's acting sus. He's like, it's just my stuff in there for later. And it's her body in there.
And he immediately calls for backup.
Jeff, hey, this is Laird. We've got homicide, located the body. We're getting crime task force getting ready, and you probably want to come check this out. We got a homicide, found a body in a cooler, had consent to search a house. We finally got consent to go in after getting detained, and finally let me look in the cooler. Peeked in there, and sure enough, there's something in there.
The cooler contains human body parts, a woman's torso, naked, and with the legs severed.
What the hell? I wonder why so many crimes are just including dismemberment. Evil. A lot of evil everywhere.
Okay, now it stinks. Well, so there's a lot more evidence in here somewhere then. Yeah, now it does. I must have been holding my breath or something when I opened it. So, all right.
Did you check that cooler in the bedroom yet?
Yeah. Tired, maybe. Yeah. I'll open it up. Probably going to be the legs. It's the same smell.
Sure enough, when they look inside it,
Yep, those are her legs. I saw some toes.
He has her in different coolers all over the house. What the fuck?
And an ankle. Did you guys notice that he's got a bunch of rubber gloves and stuff right here?
they spend hours combing over the scene.
So what I would like to determine is he cut her up in the apartment. Yeah, cut her up in the apartment. So you're talking a body. If he's going to dismember a body, you're going to have a large amount of blood inside of a very small apartment.
Yes. Do you guys hear that? A large amount of blood, aka 𝗝cie𝗶ဖိ᷆ Where is her blood? Where are her fingers? This is a crazy case too.
Does it have carpet inside of there? Does it have hard floors? Does it have hardwood?
Laminate, I think.
Laminate.
I think it's got carpet.
They found a circular saw. Did you see what they're talking about? Is it this?
I have not seen it.
Oh, I mean, not
Reciprocating saw. Not a
Oh
circular saw.
my gosh.
There's all your garbage bags and rope and scissors and.
like a sex actor or something. Hooker or what?
He says, well, and what he was trying to tell them, I think, is she was already dead.
They're also fairly sure
She was already dead? I don't know if I buy that. I can't wait to see it. Cult related.
Or that the caller was correct. These are the body parts of Kelly Jean Warner, who's not in Kalamazoo after all. She's right here in Wade's coolers.
There's an ID right here. There's some glasses. If I belong to a female.
And he had all her stuff everywhere spread out in his apartment.
Stuff over there. The suitcase around his purse. This is not weird purse. There's some note here. There's a note. Is there? Yeah. Yeah. So Sam took pictures of all this stuff. Yeah. It seems like they were friends. Honestly.
But how did she get there? Wade's behavior makes it clear he had something to do with it. But the detectives can't take anything for granted, and they know this case might be more complicated than it appears.
How close it is to how close he was to getting away with it. I know. You did a great job, man. I wonder, I'm sure the time will tell, but one of the things I'm most interested in is find out when this actually happened.
They said he almost got away with it. World rituals for evils. I believe it. They used her blood for ritual. I believe it, abuelita. I know. There's like weird stuff going on with Celeste. We're going to be talking about David too, probably tomorrow. I'm going to try to squeeze in more than today, for sure.
Take him into custody.
What I need to do is anything in your pockets, I need to put in the bags. You can have it back.
Do you guys want to watch Corey Richards, or are you guys just like, put her in prison? She's going there anyways. But I do kind of want to watch it, so I probably will be streaming that in the morning.
Yeah, handcuffs suck.
It's about 8:30 a.m. when the detectives sit him down in an interview room. And, despite their horrifying discoveries, they start by building a rapport with him.
We're gonna have a chat with you real quick. Can I get you anything else? You want me to fill your water bottle or a little bit? I'll get you some water. Okay. We got some homemade cookies in there that are really good. You want a couple cookies?
I started that on there. Yeah.
And it gets Wade talking immediately, but not how the detectives might have expected.
Didn't mean it, so I didn't want to know how she passed. Because one moment, like, she was in the shower.
We'll walk you through that. We'll figure.
Oh, so he really is claiming that she was already dead. I wonder if it was a rug thing. I think we're in a spiritual war personally. I agree. Absolutely. I need a drink. I'm fine. It sickens me to even think about dismembered bodies. Yes, I know. Bug. He will break. Scary, I know.
We'll get her all figured out. So
my morning meetings, but I just have no idea where to present the situation without looking back on me. So the only thing I had next to plan is to give her a proper burial somewhere. I don't know where.
Gotcha. Well, we'll go over that. So
he's acknowledging that he knew Kelly Jean had died, but not.
Okay, if she's dead, then why not call the police? Why did you have to dismember her, you sick fuck?
Not that she was murdered.
I don't know a lot about procedures, but what is in there? On the day I found her like that, if I had called it, would there be a different outcome?
They take him back to basics first.
All right, and where do you reside at?
209 North Maple Street.
209 North Maple Street. Okay, and who are you? Apartment 2. Okay. And who do you live with there?
I live by myself.
Have you lived with someone there in the past?
The only one I had live with me for a while was Kelly Jean. We've been dating on and off for a couple years.
Oh.
What I would like to know from you is, in your own words, what happened to Kelly Jean?
I know she's been through a lot. And might take a little.
Wow. He's really, really. He's like, it's too much to tell you.
A bit distracted, but there's a lot.
Please take your time.
I'll start with saying that she's hyperglycemic.
Okay.
All right, so her eating levels are important. She has to have a certain amount of sugars or whatever. I only bring that
So now you're a doctor?
to attention because I know at one point while she was making the cereal, she fainted and really hurt her head, and it really concerned me. Because a little after that, I started seeing impairment issues, whether it's speech, memory, things like that. I was concerned. But I believe she left for a while, got into a really bad relationship, and then when she came back to me, there was just something. But yeah, there was that. And then I was trying to take care of her. I saw like a yellow thing forming in her eye at one point. Then that turned into a blood sac. And that became both eyes.
When did you observe this, or when did you notice this issue with your eyes?
This was within a week or two. All of this is going to be only 2 weeks time period because it was about 2 weeks after that when I found her in the shower.
All right, so she passed out, hit her head on the floor.
Wade describes all these health issues Kelly Jean was having after an accident in the shower. Health issues he claims led to her death, but something isn't adding up.
When she passed out and hit her head, did you guys go to a doctor or anything when you noticed the stuff in her eye? Or
He's talking about Kelly Jean, the girl that was found in the coolers. I guess that he had a relationship with her. But I guess she was already dead. We'll find out.
maybe her motor skills were a little bit off or anything like that? Did you try to get some medical treatment for her, see what was going on, anything like that?
I didn't take her, no. I didn't know if she could move or get around.
2 weeks later, he helped her run a bath.
I figured she'd be okay in a bathtub, just taking a bath, you know. So I started the water for her. I thought she'd be okay if she was laying down, not standing up. I wouldn't have to watch over her.
She wouldn't fall.
Yeah.
Right.
So when I see her in the morning, she was breathing, and I just, what really shocked me is when I saw her feet. And it means that she started with hot water and I don't know, didn't have the strength to turn the knob. I can't understand why she didn't turn it or adjust it, and I don't know if that was the cause of death is hot water, or maybe she tried to get up and fell or something. I don't know. I seriously do want to know what the cause of death was, because I really don't know.
So do we know approximately when this was, when you went back in the morning and found her in the bathtub and she wasn't breathing?
8 or 9. I think.
You know, like what date? Like today is what, May 23rd. Yeah.
I don't know my dates. I know I was working at Speedway for a few weeks, and she passed away during my time working there.
Did you?
She passed away during my time working there. So she had been dead, and then he had her around for a while and then dismembered her? Or he just dismembered her right away? That's just gross. So evil. Yeah. She probably thought they were friends. I believe he's saying that she was already dead. I don't buy that though, but we'll find out.
You call 911? Did you call anybody at all?
My parents. I didn't know what. I don't know. how different it would have been. I mean, if I would have made a report, like, I've been through a lot of scenarios where I've been accused of a lot, and I've been through a lot. So I haven't been in a situation where I felt like I could.
A legitimate fear of injustice or a guilty conscience.
I felt like no matter what I say or do, I was just going to be guilty. But I figure even no matter what, the best I'll do is I want to give her a proper burial somewhere. She doesn't have any family. She doesn't have anything. At least.
So a proper burial is dismembering her?
Whatever else.
It's not funny, but like, what a fucking idiot. He doesn't know his ass from a hole in the ground. Some people you would never think they're crazy AF in the head. Jen, you can say that again.
Put her, I would visit her. I wouldn't want her to have, like, nobody visit her, you know? I mean, I don't know what you guys would do with her now, but if I could know where she was buried, I would like to go.
She's in the bathtub. She's not breathing. What transpired from there?
Well, it's not pretty, I'll say that.
What the? Is that literally skin? He says, it's not pretty, I'll tell you that. What the fuck?
Okay, so it took me a while to get some coolers. In the process of that, I would run cold water on her until I got some coolers, because I was like, I mean, you have a lot of detective shows, right?
Sure.
So
they're good.
if you keep the body cold or something, maybe they'll preserve it. I don't know. Maybe I'm ignorant of what I'm thinking, but that's TV, right? So I kept cold water running on her a lot.
He kept cold water running on her? Like skin slippage and decomp? Like Celeste? No, because Celeste was in the car, in the trunk, in the heat too. That's a big factor.
You say that, you mean that she was still in the bathtub, I assume?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't move her at all for a long time.
How long do you think a long time would be?
2 or 3 weeks. Like a portion of April.
What?
A couple times a day, just
maybe like
ice cold water.
Yeah. So I felt like it would help preserve.
No, I'm sure it did.
I've seen the
help preserve for like what? The cold water was to get her blood to clot. What the?
whole decompensation process.
Ugh.
Because I'd come in and check on her, and I know she's passed, but I still talk to her.
Okay.
I know she passed, but I still talked to her. Was he found? I need to look up what happened at the trial here.
That's why he says he bought the coolers too, to preserve her.
Well, I wanted to put her all in one so she could be whole. But I couldn't really move her in any kind of way to keep her whole. Nothing I could do to keep her remain whole. That's where it really got gross.
What happened at that one?
Well, when I had to get the second cooler, I had to put her legs in that one. And I'm not gonna lie, that was
What the hell?
where it really got gross.
What happened at
That was really the grossest, he said.
Well, I wanted to put her all in one so she could be whole. but I couldn't really move her in any kind of way to keep her whole. Nothing I could do to keep her remain whole. That's where it really got gross.
What happened at that point?
Well, when I had to get the second cooler, I had to put her legs in that one. And I'm not gonna lie, that was the grossest thing ever.
And I guess help me understand how she was in one and her leg growing another.
I had to cut her leg so I could fit in her.
Okay, when you say that, you mean that her body was too big for the first cooler? So you couldn't fit her in the first cooler?
Wow.
And was she too stiff to be able to move her around to put her in the cooler?
If I could move her, I would have had her like knees up to her chest or something.
But you couldn't? Okay. So you say you cut her legs. Wow.
He's literally like, oh yeah, I would have just done this. Thank you, Beautifully Broken, for being here. Appreciate you. Reminds me of Bates. He's talking calm. Yeah.
Where did you cut her legs at?
Whoa.
This is the most disgusting thing ever. Hopefully you never have to see something like this in your life. Ever.
What do you mean? They found her body parts, dude.
Alright, so here and then here. I started here, but then I realized her knees were still over the edge.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to go here too.
Okay. And how did you cut her legs?
I used a saw.
He bought the saw on his credit card on April 17th, which gives the detectives a timeline to work with.
Okay. Where were you planning on putting her?
I don't have a place in mind.
Didn't have a place yet.
I mean, as I travel around countryside, I could look around and say, okay, that could be or that could be, but the only thing I thought in my mind would be like a lake with a hill or something. And at least you'll have some wildlife or something.
After dismembering Kelly Jean's body, Wade wanted to find her a nice resting place. But the detectives restrained their disbelief for now, because they've got a trump card. And it's that call that tipped them off in the first place.
I only had one friend which probably made the call, and I'm not going to be upset with him. He
So his friend was the one who called.
probably got to a point where his conscience got to him too, but
That happens to people, I mean, especially when you're talking about something like someone passing away. So, who is your friend that you talked to about?
Well, Stephen Russ.
Stephen is the man who directed the cops to that apartment last night, and he had a lot to tell them.
So he just asked you if you wanted to see the dead body?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was trying to get me to help him to where he can go bury the body. We told him that we wasn't going to do that.
And do you know who the person is?
Yeah, her name is Kelly Jean Warner.
Do you know?
They had an off and on relationship for a couple of years, and as far as I know, she was just staying with him after he got the place.
Okay.
And from what he said, she got kind of mouthy with him. He backhanded her and accidentally killed her. He had her in the bathtub for a little.
Oh, so then he didn't tell the real story. Of course not.
Do you know?
They had an off and on relationship for a couple of years, and as far as I know, she was just staying with him after he got the place.
Okay.
And from what he said, she got kind of mouthy with him. He backhanded her and accidentally killed her. He had her in the bathtub for a little while, and then he wound up chopping her up and putting her in the coolers.
According to him, Kelly Jean didn't just die. Wade murdered her.
So wait, I want you just to remind you that we have spoken to Stephen. Okay, so.
Yeah, I was gonna say if she was not even dead, why would he dismember her, you know? Like, why wouldn't you just call the police if she had really fallen, obviously, which is why we're watching the video, but.
You know, we've been 100% honest with each other up until this point, so I want to make sure that we continue to be honest. If there's something, you know, that we've talked about that's not really 100% honest, now would be, you know, the time to say, okay, you know, I think I might have said this, but I really meant that. That way, you know, we're all telling each other the truth.
I told him about that cutting process.
Okay. What did you tell him happened to Kelly?
I think I told him that she fell down.
Did you tell him that you backhanded her and something happened and she passed away?
Backhanded her? No, if you said that, then I'm a little bit upset because that's not true.
Okay. So an autopsy will be performed on Kelly, and what they will do is they will go through, you know, all medical conditions, everything that transpired. They'll be able to tell us what her exact cause of death was. And I just want to make sure that you're telling me she was in a bathtub, you woke up, she wasn't breathing, the water was above her airways, and then we get to the medical examiner's office and they say, she got water in her lungs, but that's not what caused her death. So
ever since that first fall, I've been worried, like I said, with the balance being off.
So sounds like you guys were on and off. There's something going on and you were beating her, putting hands on her. Thank you, Psycho, for being here. Appreciate you. Love you too. Have a good night. I'm going to be listening. Sounds good.
Okay.
My fear is that she might have tried to...
Is he? I don't think he's on the toilet, right? He's just in an interrogation room. It does look like the toilet. It's not.
And might slip back down. Okay.
Despite Stephen's witness statement, Wade continues to deny it.
The fear that I have from police in general comes from when I was accused of a situation, and this is in my report file, so you can look it up, but at like 2:30 something in the morning, I wake up to a squad of police. I was at an abandoned factory, and they bust down through the door, and they had all their guns drawn on me. And when they interviewed her the second time, you'll see in the report, she confessed to making the story up.
Was that Kelly or was that somebody else?
That was someone else.
Okay. Other than that, have you ever been in trouble for anything else, or?
Most of the time, I've been homeless for 15 years.
Has it really been 15 years?
This is my first time having a home.
Wow, gotcha.
I never had keys to my own apartment until now. So a lot of my cases have always been trespassing, abandoned houses.
Gotcha. Okay. Any kind of domestic violence or anything crazy like that?
The domestic things in the past have been dismissed in court because, like, before when it, like, well, okay, with Kelly Jean, for example, all right, I kicked her in the butt because I was ashamed of her cheating on me and such.
Here's the truth. I kicked her in the butt. You did a lot more than that, dude. You weirdo.
Ashamed of her cheating on me and such. You know, I shouldn't have, but I did. And then come to find out in court, she tried to blame these bruises of her ankles on me. I said, I have nothing to do with her ankles. That's false evidence.
It turns out Wade has a history of hurting Kelly Jean.
Well, she did leave for a while.
Funny. We just said that. He's like, I just slapped her around a little bit, kicked her in the butt. No biggie.
And then she did come back, but
remember, the idea of us talking is being honest.
Yeah. She came back with a lot of marks and bruises on her, okay? I don't know who he is. She won't tell me that.
Wow.
Part of what you just told me is absolutely true. And part of what you told me is not true.
Her coming back with marks and bruises?
No. So, how angry
He's like, I'm not lying, but then tells him the exact lie.
were you with her for leaving and then coming back?
No.
No.
I love her.
I know you do.
Yeah.
I know. To the point where she's going to be with you and no one else?
This detective, playing bad cop, exits the room, leaving Wade with the other detective, who tries to appeal to his emotions.
Not to bring up bad memories or bad thoughts, but it sounds like Kelly was suffering pretty bad.
I might have only seen her cry maybe 4 times.
Okay. What caused her to cry?
2 times was pain related. Like where she got hurt, she cried.
How'd she get hurt? Did she cut herself bad, or was it a broken bone, or?
Just, I don't even want to really talk about that. I just know that that's the only time I've ever seen her cry.
Just
twice out of pain.
Okay.
And twice when I left her alone.
You don't want to talk about it? 'Cause did you cause the pain to her? And you can be honest with me, Wade. It's all about getting everything off your chest.
When I left her alone, I know when she cried being alone, I caused that emotional pain. Physical pain, I don't think me causing her physical pain caused her to cry. I think, well, maybe.
Maybe it was a little physical pain from
Well, no shit. He's very off.
you.
It might have been, but it's only been twice I've ever seen her cry for me. She doesn't cry very often.
Gotcha. She's tough.
And she doesn't yell or scream.
She don't yell or scream. She's just tough. So.
Yeah.
Why would she have cried from a physical pain from you? Do you guys get in an argument or something? And
it's just, I don't want to talk about that part. Like,
it's important to get it off your chest.
I don't want
He's already said this much. He's like, I'm done talking about it.
I don't like the fact that I caused her pain.
I understand that.
Inch by inch, Wade begins to admit that he might have hurt Kelly Jean.
And that's what we're trying to figure out. That's what we need to know. How she actually passed away. Whether that was from physical touch from you, whether you felt bad for her and wanted to put her out of her misery so she wasn't suffering anymore. Or
Physically, the only thing I did is had her in a tub. I remember having the water turn on. Or physically, I was asleep, and I woke up finding her. Physically, I didn't do any harm to her other than that water, as far as her cause of death. Okay,
there was no anger moments, or
maybe
when she returned
that,
home.
Maybe before that, we might have had some whatever, but it was not her cause of death. You know what I mean? It's not.
We would rather find out from you telling us if you knew how she died, rather than finding out from the autopsy.
Right. Well, I'm telling you, that night, that's how that night went. Any other marks on her?
Yeah, I'm curious about the autopsy, Kimmy Freak, because you're saying 2-week torture. Yeah, I think there's a lot of stuff going on. As for a lawyer, Dummers. Well, he said he was homeless for 15 years, so he probably doesn't even know what to do, right?
That could have been.
All of that has nothing to do with not knowing, being educated, but he's probably, look at how much he's already said.
Scuffle between her and I, okay? But as far as why and how she died,
sounds like he was homeless with her, kind of.
I'm telling you the absolute truth.
What when we do the autopsy, what marks are we gonna find that was from scuffles between the two of you?
Like her lips might be messed up, or
why would her lips be messed up? Did it start when she came home, after she came home from that guy and you were upset, or where did the physical stuff start between the two of you?
over the years, sometimes, but
Over the years, sometimes. He says her lips. What the?
I am willing to let her go, and she can love whoever she wants and be with whoever she wants. Just
let me ask you this, and I'm gonna
I'm willing to let her go so she can be with whoever she wants. Like in heaven?
Whatever she wants. Just let me ask you this, and I'm gonna give you a quick opportunity to tell me. When is the last time you guys got physical together? I mean, when's the last time you guys, when things got a little heated, where she would have got bruised up, or you would have got bruised up, or?
It might have been when she got back, but I'm telling you, it had nothing to do with how she went.
I don't think it does either.
I'm telling you.
Wade refuses to tell any other story, and the officers take him back to his holding cell, where he tells them something interesting without the cameras rolling. He says, "As far as smacking her, the only thing I use on her anymore is the belt. When you look at her, you will find belt marks on her back and neck, but that didn't cause her death."
What? Earlier, he said he unalived her because he thought nobody was looking for her. I wonder if she was like homeless or doing some kind of X work, or she was seeing another homeless person. Because he said, remember? He said, I was mad when she came home and told me about other guys or something along those lines.
Interesting, without the cameras rolling. He says, "As far as smacking her, the only thing I use on her anymore is the belt. When you look at her, you will find belt marks on her back and neck, but that didn't cause her death." He's openly admitting to abusing Kelly Jean, and that's just the start of it. The detectives track down his friend Steven the next day, who also goes by Ryan, and he tells a very different story to Wade.
So when I was interviewing him yesterday, your name was almost the first thing out of his mouth. Oh, I know why you guys came here. Really, what's that? Oh, Steve. How do you know Wade Allen?
Oh, Evie says she has a daughter, though. Huh. Wonder what she was doing caught up with a guy like this, huh?
I've known Wade for almost 10 years. That's pretty much how long I've been here in Michigan. He was one of the first two people that I met whenever I came here. We became instant best friends.
Would you consider yourself best friends now?
Not really.
Not really?
Steve and Wade were homeless together for a while, but they grew apart.
So the whole case came to light when Central Dispatch got a call regarding Wade and KJ. Do you know about that call?
Yes, I did.
Did you place that call to Central Dispatch?
Yes, I did.
And what was that call in reference to?
My family was getting very scared of him, and it was to the point that they couldn't even sleep, so I had to do something.
What? His family? Oh my gosh. Yeah, she had issues. Yeah, I think something, either rugs or like, I think Alicia said she might have been mentally not all the way there. Or maybe she had some kind of, health issue.
Okay, and why is it that they were getting scared of him and couldn't sleep?
He kept making comments about killing and cutting up our friends.
Wade did?
Yes.
Have you ever heard Wade make a statement about killing and cutting up KJ?
Yes.
Well, do you remember how long ago that was?
It's probably been about a month. He came to me one night on Facebook saying that he was really scared and that he had done something stupid and now needed someone to talk to. He said that he had hit KJ, as he's done numerous times, but this time she hit her head on the fireplace, the mantelpiece of it, and that she had stayed like that for a couple of days, and he knew she was alive, but she wouldn't eat or nothing like that. He said that he took a torch and would torch some of her body. He wanted
Would torch some of her body? She's a grandma too, really? Oh, I had not ever heard of this case, and if I did, it was probably a while ago.
He said that he took a torch and would torch some of her body. He wanted us to help him move the body with the car, and we both told him no, that we can't do that. And I was like, you know, you're one of my closest friends, and I'll keep your secret for you, but obviously I couldn't.
Wade wasn't trying to find a suitable resting place for Kelly Jean.
A lake with a hill or something. Yeah, at least you'll have some wildlife or something.
He was trying to escape detection, and he wanted Steve to help him.
Do you have to say that they were fighting back?
No, he never does. They've got into several fights that I know of. One of them actually led to a court battle, and she brought up a fall and blamed it on him, so they threw the case out. So I don't really know.
They threw the case out. I thought she was in the bath. Yeah, I think he's talking about like before.
And he told you that he had cut her up and put her in the pool?
Mm-hmm. In the bathtub, that way it won't drain.
Where did he say?
Oh shit. So he like drained her in the bathtub and had her there for a while and then put her in the cooler. Where do you say he cut her up at?
The bathtub.
He said he cut her in the bathtub?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he said that.
Remember my theory with Celeste? Remember I kept telling you guys I think something happened in that bathtub. Maybe David started to do something in the bathtub. I don't know. Because remember, he didn't get the kiddie pool until later when he dismembered her. So he had to keep her somewhere. And we've all been wondering where the hell is all that blood? Probably was in the bathtub.
He said told his neighbors that he was going to be cutting some wood and stuff. So I don't know.
Would you consider him controlling of her?
Yes. He'd tell her to go to the store, and if she couldn't find her way to the store, then he would tell her how stupid she was.
If she couldn't find her way to the store, so something was going on with her. She couldn't take care of herself. How sad. They always drain and dismember in tub. Yeah, Kimmy. This guy's loco, I know. Yes, please make sure you guys tap the like button. Thank you.
And send her back.
This is a far more compelling explanation for Kelly Jean's death than Wade's convoluted story. A pattern of control and abuse escalated until he hit her so hard it caused brain damage. And instead of calling 911, he tortured her and let her die in the bathtub before mutilating her body.
No effing way. No. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're like, of course he's beating her. I thought David chopped her up in the pool. I think no, because the pool wasn't, he didn't get the kiddie pool until later. So he had to have stored her somewhere. And she had no family.
Story. A pattern of control and abuse escalated until he hit her so hard it caused brain damage. And instead of calling 911, he tortured her and let her die in the bathtub before mutilating her body. And a whole series of witnesses corroborate this version of events. Another friend of Wade's, a man named Bill, says Wade tried to trade him a reciprocating saw on May 21st.
Would you say that he was insisting that you take the saw?
Pretty much, yes, he was insisting. Because I even said, no, not right now.
And was he persistent about it?
Yeah.
Did you notice anything about the saw that looked weird, different?
Not until I heard that all went down, and then I held the bag up to the light, because my electricity's off, the storm took power out. So I just looking at you can see like serration, and it looked like a chunk of something in there.
He was trying to dispose of the evidence. The detectives locate Wade's ex, Katie. She says he once threatened to break her arm.
Did he ever talk to you about him hurting other people? Like almost like a bragging kind of, I did this to this person or this to that.
Told me that he had a problem with women before, like he was violent towards women before. Somehow that didn't scare me. I don't know why.
And most chilling of all are the stories Wade's cellmates have to tell. According to them, he's been bragging.
Basically, he was all talking about how she would.
Yeah, she was. Everything he said was like, some of it was off, a little bit off, but I think she was staying with him. I could swear at the video the narrator said mother and grandma. You're probably right. She was tied to the bed for 2 weeks with the torch. He tortured her. They said they had proof from the autopsy that he tortured her. Let's listen to what the cellmate says.
Eat, and that he was beating her with his hands, and she fell, hit her head, and she was on the floor, never woke up. I guess he said that she was like in a coma of some sort, that he had put her in the bathtub, turned the hot water on full, and so thought that she would wake up herself, and just left her in there to scald the shit out of her. That he quit beating her with his hands and started using a belt to beat her in her back and stuff, trying to wake her up and everything.
There became an incident where at one point he ended up backhanding her, and after him backhanding her, she told him supposedly that he was going to go to jail for that, and then Wade started tying her up and keeping her to where she couldn't go anywhere.
She was gonna report him. Whoa, this one's way crazier than I thought.
That when she got to be submitted to that, where she would just let him do it, but without having to fight him, that's when he started taking the torch and burning her.
So Wade Allen told this to you, like you and I
Like we sat down, you know, they were all, well, it was all four of us, but Chris was reading through his police report, and you know, they were laughing and cutting up and just not making jokes about it, but just. But I sat down there, and he told me, you know, about this white ribbon, and he took a white ribbon, and her head was in his lap, and he put it around her neck, and he said, at least you're going to die by somebody that loves you. And he said he started to choke her, and he said he choked her for 5 minutes. I said, and I was like, how did you know that? And he's like, well, there's a clock right in front of me, and I made her watch it. And he's like, I choked her for five or so minutes, and he said he didn't know if it killed her, but he had to smack her to get her to come back. And I guess she never actually came back. She came back, but she wasn't there.
Wade deprived Kelly Jean's brain of oxygen for long enough to cause irreversible brain damage. It was no accident. And the medical examiner agrees. They record a finding of homicide by unspecified means. Whether Kelly Jean was hit over the head or strangled to later drown, it's clear that Wade killed her.
He was bragging and laughing about it the whole time, which was the disturbing part.
It's really just it's out there, man. He's just laughing about it, and he can talk about it like it's nothing to it. I mean,
I think she was 43.
He jokes about it.
I just think he's sick and he needs help, dude, and I don't think this is the first person he did this with, you know.
Why would you say that?
I just get this feeling, you know what I mean?
Yeah, being that he was homeless for 15 years, I wonder if he did stuff to other homeless females out in the wilderness and stuff.
So is it something that he said, or?
Yeah, pretty much that he goes both. How he says that he stays all over and stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of odd.
No other victims
He moves around a lot.
are discovered, but the dispassionate way Wade disposed of her body and the way he bragged about it afterwards means that even if he hasn't killed in the past, he might well have done so in the future. Thankfully, he was stopped in time, but it was too late for Kelly Jean. When Wade learns that his cellmates snitched on him, he sexually assaults one of them. This is added.
What? This is actually an insane case. I wish he would have got the death penalty. This is absolutely insane. He assaults one of them.
When Wade learns that his cellmates snitched on him, he sexually assaults one of them. This is added to the counts against him,
and he tries to have the murder charges dismissed based on how the cops conducted the search, putting him in cuffs and threatening to detain him if he did not let them in. But the court overrules his motion. The day before his trial is due to start, in January 2023, he pleads no contest to second-degree homicide, attempted dismemberment and mutilation, and attempted third-degree criminal sexual conduct. He will serve a minimum of 44 years in prison, and he has still not admitted what he did, saying at his sentencing hearing, "I ask the family to please forgive me. They don't have to, but with or without their forgiveness, I have to forgive myself." But according to everyone who knows him, he doesn't deserve such forgiveness. If you or someone you know is experiencing abuse, the U.S. National...
That is crazy. 44 years minimum. I mean, look at how old he is now, so he'll probably will die in there. Someone will probably take him out. That's crazy about sexually assaulting his cellie, though, or one of the other inmates. We have one more body cam. This one is just as crazy too. Now I'm a little scared. This one is out of Washington, Moses Lake, Washington, with a 27-year-old. Also dismemberment. I don't know why I picked all three of these cases. They're pretty brutal. So this man, Isaiah, was sentenced for the murder of his grandfather. So let me get that started. This one's hella crazy too.
Okay. Is that okay? Back up, please. Back up. Back. Oh my God. Okay, back up, please. Back up.
Officers report to a seemingly routine traffic incident in Moses Lake, Washington. What no officer on scene realizes is that this encounter would be the start of a terrifying investigation, leading to the most dark and twisted body cam footage we've ever shown on this channel.
But if you want justice,
I already know who did it.
Listen to me, please.
Get out of your car and come get my kid. Put him in cuffs right now.
Don't say
Whoa,
anything right now.
whoa.
We don't know.
There's a lot going on here. A mother just said, "Come get my kid." You did, Evie? That's crazy.
Dad, did you do it? Look at me. Dad, did you do it?
It's an early Sunday afternoon.
I haven't seen this. I watched like clips. I kind of went through it to decide which ones I wanted to watch tonight, but I'm glad some of you are familiar with it.
On November 3rd, when officers patrolling downtown Moses Lake identify a truck matching a stolen vehicle report logged just hours earlier. Multiple police units have been dispatched, more than typically assigned to a stolen vehicle report. Almost as if, from the very start, police somehow knew this vehicle theft report would soon unravel into something much worse.
145 Mac. We're slow rolled in. Parking at Porterhouse.
Inside the vehicle is 27-year-old professional athlete Isaiah Thomas, the former A-star wide receiver for Eastern Oregon University, who is currently armed with a weapon.
Whoa. Hey, go and get out of the car. Yellow truck, please. Here's what happened. The truck was reported as stolen. Whose truck is this? You talk to me, man.
It's my truck.
It's your truck. Yeah. Okay. Do you have your ID, registration? Just go ahead and turn it off, please. I apologize if it's your truck, but it wasn't registered in your name, man.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
There's ammunition in the front seat.
Okay. Okay.
I need to chill out, bro. Everything's gonna be okay.
All right, man. Just come on and step out of the car. Okay.
The ammunition on the passenger seat suggests that Isaiah might be carrying a weapon. The officer quickly realizes that this encounter could escalate at any moment, so they swiftly order him out of the
Another sports player, huh? Washington University sports player.
vehicle, only to uncover something interesting about his identity.
What up, Greg? What's up, man? Alvarado? Yeah, how you doing, Isaiah? Another day. Another day? Sure, don't come in.
Don't reach for anything.
Bro,
We're gonna detain you right
No,
now.
no, bro. Okay, make sure you don't have any weapons on you, okay? I do got a weapon on me. What do you have? I think I got a knife right here in my knife. Pocket knife? This one? That's it? Okay. Can I take a seat home? Okay.
But it's ridiculous how bad I need one. No?
I hear you. You knew you. Yeah, so I went to high school with him. He was a star athlete, right? Then they started talking. It was kind of weird. Yeah, but.
Oh, the cop went.
It turns out Officer Alvarado and Isaiah went to high school together, and Alvarado recalls Isaiah as a standout football player who went on to compete at the college level. But now in front of him was a disoriented young man, barely able to focus and answer their questions in a stolen vehicle. A stark contrast to the athlete Alvarado once knew. In reality, there is a very good reason for Isaiah's odd behavior.
It's sad.
One that Officer Alvarado will soon understand, as within minutes, Isaiah and his family will be at the center of a murder investigation, with only one question left unsolved. For now, officers decide to contact Isaiah's family to inform them of his recent actions and detainment. They quickly get his family contact details and call his mother, 47-year-old 𝗝cie Thomas. However, the information 𝗝cie provides shifts the course of the investigation in an unexpected way.
Hello?
Hello, this is Officer Alvarado with the Mosaic Police Department. I'm trying to reach 𝗝cie.
This is she.
Hey, do you have a son, Isaiah?
Yes, I do.
We had a call earlier about him being in someone else's vehicle. He's in a truck now, a gray Chevy Silverado.
Okay.
We're trying to figure out if this is his truck or not, because he's saying it is. But the person that called about him said that he stole the truck from another neighbor.
No, that's his and his grandfather's.
Okay, who's his grandpa, if you don't mind me asking?
Richard.
Richard?
Yeah, he probably let him borrow it. He's staying with his grandfather right now.
What's the address?
430 Dale.
Yep, that's where the truck was taken.
Okay, that's weird.
Yeah, no, that clarifies something, because we thought potentially this truck might have been stolen, so we were trying to figure it out.
No, I'm sorry about that.
No worries.
At this point, Officer Alvarado begins to realize the mistake they've made. Now it makes sense why Isaiah immediately asked for a lawyer. He was being accused of something he clearly didn't do. As Officer Alvarado continues speaking with Isaiah's mom, he decides to ask about something that's been worrying him since the very moment Isaiah steps out of the truck.
I went to high school with Isaiah. He never really like this. Is everything okay?
It should be. He should be fine.
Okay. He just seemed a little bit off to me when he was talking.
That's interesting that the cop who knows him from high school is saying this.
Well, probably because he's being accused of something he didn't do. So.
It's his grandpa's truck. Yeah, he lives at 430 Dale. But thank you for answering my phone calls and my questions. It actually helps out a lot.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Officer Alvarado doesn't know it yet, but his suspicion that something is very wrong with Isaiah isn't far from the truth. Still, with no evidence tying Isaiah to a crime, they have no choice but to release him. But as he walks away, Officer Alvarado follows him, hoping to reconnect with his old friend.
All right, bro. Let's walk over to the front of your truck real quick. I just want to tell you something with that right now. I know you don't want to talk about this, but it's cool. You don't have to, okay? So, you all right, man? You like off the books, do you want to talk about anything? Because I'll turn off my camera right now. We can have a conversation, bro.
Like, it's just like we're at a time right now, bro.
Yeah?
there's a time in everybody's life, bro, where they just need to like really reevaluate what's going on, you know?
Yeah. If you need anything, please don't hesitate to call. I'll sit down and have a conversation with you, bro.
For sure.
All right?
Yeah.
Take care.
To Alvarado, it seems Isaiah wants to say something,
It kind of looks like he's on rugs, maybe.
but he just can't find the words. For now, Isaiah gets into his truck and drives off, unaware that this won't be the last time today he'll be accused of a crime.
Dispatch, can I help you? I was wondering if I could speak to somebody about missing person. In Moses Lake? It's my father. Nobody's seen him. Yes, Moses Lake. Okay. And his first and last name? Richard Andrews. And what is his home address? Is it the 430 Dale? Correct. All right, Kelly, I've got this report started. I'm going to hand it over to the officers. And just need you to try to find a recent picture of him. And if you hear from him or anything changes before they contact you, go ahead and give us a call back and let us know, okay? Okay.
On the phone is Kelly 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃, reporting that her father, 75-year-old Richard Andrews, mysteriously vanished. Officers are sent to his address, and minutes later, they arrive to investigate.
Hello.
What?
Well, I'm doing better than you guys.
How's it going?
How are you?
Carmen.
This is
Carmen?
Isaiah's mom.
You know me. Let me just talk to you.
Waiting for Sergeant Rodriguez are Carmen, Kelly, and 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃, daughters of Richard Andrews, the missing elderly man. As he begins speaking to them, hoping to learn more about their father's disappearance, a familiar face steps out of the house.
So, we have no idea.
The neighbor talked to my husband. This is my husband, Mike.
Hi, Mike. I'm sorry.
He hasn't seen him in a day and a half or so. I haven't seen him longer than that, but his phone's been ringing. His sister's called. Nobody knows where he's at. So.
Okay. And is this normal?
No.
What's wrong?
Okay. What's that?
Nothing.
Do you know where is it your grandfather?
Yeah, it's my grandpa.
Do you know where he's at?
No, I have no clue where he's at.
No.
He didn't tell you anything where he was going? Did you see him leave?
No. So basically what I did see was him talking to somebody out here. He was kind of like parked a little farther out. Like he pulled off to the side a little bit. They're talking in the window. I looked down. That's it. He did tell me that he was going up to the res, but I just got confirmation from Greg, right? But he's not there, so I don't know.
Which res?
Colville.
Colville?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he has property up there, but we already put a phone call up there, and they said
Nobody's there. About what time was it when you saw him last?
I don't remember.
Was it morning, afternoon, night time?
It was afternoon.
Afternoon?
It wasn't like late afternoon though.
Okay.
Alrighty.
While officers are surprised to be speaking with Isaiah and his mother 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 for the second time that day, their priority right now is finding his grandfather, Richard. With the timeline now established and Isaiah believed to be the last person to see Richard, Sergeant Rodriguez turns his attention to him. But as their conversation unfolds, he begins to notice something strange about this family.
You said you saw him about a day and a half ago? And that would have been, yesterday afternoon sometime or the day before?
Yesterday, no, not yesterday. Was that a day? A day and a half ago.
So Friday, today's Sunday.
Friday. So yeah, bro.
So November 1st.
Smoking the weed, bro.
When you saw him, what were you doing? What was going on with that?
Right there, smoking.
Okay, and where was he?
Right there, talking to that guy. And then I looked down, boom. And then that was that.
Okay,
Like,
was it weird for you that he wasn't here or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
He'd be gone for weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, because he has his property.
He'd be gone for weeks at a time. No one would be hearing
That's
from him.
why he's tripping. Why are we tripping?
Yeah, bro. Y'all.
But the only thing that's weird is that he left his wallet here.
That's the only weird thing that got me.
Okay. But it's not.
That's very strange to me.
But it's normal for him to be gone weeks at a time. But not.
But we know where he's at.
Usually down at the call room.
What stands out to Rodriguez is how differently the family reacts to the disappearance of their relative. While Isaiah and his mother Cassie suggest that Richard's absence isn't especially unusual, with Isaiah even casually smoking weed, his daughter Kelly sees it very differently and appears genuinely concerned for her father in a way the others do not. That's when Isaiah's father, Anthony, arrives, bringing with him the breakthrough they've been waiting for.
Do not tell me that Isaiah has something to do with it. No spoilers. I know, me and 𝗃 haven't seen it yet. I know 2 of you have, 3 of you have. The mom knows too. Something's off. I'm getting that vibe.
Yeah.
What you're talking about up there?
Yeah, so
You need to go down to a shop and take some pictures down there. To me, it looks like there's something going on down there. It looks like some burnt shit that's laid out there and some. Where's the shop? The shop's down in the valley.
you know where the motorcycle shop is?
That's just, if he's not here, he's usually down there. Oh, I got you. I thought something. Do you think something else is going on down there? No. I'm just saying that if he's not here, he's down there.
No,
And
he's asking.
no, what I'm saying is that's something that was out there. It was looked like there's some burnt up shit out there that's never been there.
No, I don't know the address. What's Carmen's
Isaiah.
address?
Well, a day and a half ago.
He's already out.
Bro, why y'all keep all in? No, bro, y'all pissing me off. Bro. You're pissing me off too. Everybody pressing me like you're the closest thing to him. Okay, the last person we seen. That's why. So I'm not gonna get. No need to get frustrated about it. I have to keep repeating myself. Would you be able to take one of my officers down there to where the shop is at? Yeah. Just so that way we know exactly what we're talking about, right. And so that way if he's there, that's great. Right. Do you remember what he was wearing, Isaiah? I cannot recall. Because that's part of the report that I'm taking, so I can enter it into the system. I'm not bugging, bro. Okay. I know. I'm just letting you know. There's slippers. I think. Okay. Well, we leave that. No, those are in the house. So remember any jewelry? Jewelry. No. You don't wear jewelry. No. Let me.
I'm sorry.
Let me talk to him. Thank you.
Don't wear jewelry.
Okay. Want to have him follow you? Yeah. So, because we don't know the exact address, if you want to follow Anthony down to his shop down in Cascade Valley. Okay. His cell phone's here, wallet's here, everything's here, dog's here. Just whatever he had on his person in his pocket was all. Okay. So, all right. Thank you.
Anthony and several other family members head to the
Who would want to hurt the grandpa? Whoa.
shop with a deputy, while Sergeant Rodriguez stays behind to gather the remaining details. As he does so, he takes note of the family's statements so far, and what stands out is Anthony's frustration with Isaiah. It seems like the two of them know something the others don't, as the way Anthony questions his son sounds like he's accusing him of being involved with Richard's disappearance. Meanwhile, Isaiah is being defensive, claiming everyone is overreacting. His mother, on the other hand, remains calm, smiling, and at times even answering questions that weren't directed at her. Rodriguez notes the
I hope this isn't one of those where they all jumped in and did something together.
Contrast in this family's behavior and steps away to drive to Richard's shop. But before he can go, Isaiah's mother would make a horrifying statement, one that would come back to haunt her.
So I'll get this logged in, and then if you guys have anything, give me a call.
Get out of your car and come get my kid. Put him in cuffs right now.
Don't say anything right now. We don't know. Okay. So yeah, let me know. Okay. Thank you.
Those statements are coming.
Wait, the mom just said, "Come get my son." What?
From Isaiah's mother, Cassie, as she approaches the officer just out of frame. In a sudden shift, Cassie tells the sergeant to arrest her own son, catching him completely off guard. Just moments ago, she hadn't seemed particularly concerned. Now she's adamant that Isaiah is guilty of something. It's a sharp change in behavior, one that leaves officers wondering if Cassie knows far more than she's letting on. For now, the sergeant doesn't fully understand what Cassie's implying, but in the next few minutes, her urgency will make a lot more sense. By now, Anthony is on his way to Richard's shop, just 2 miles from the house, with a patrol unit following closely behind. And as the first deputy pulls up to the shop, he notices several other family members have also gathered. Expecting to find a lead on Richard's whereabouts, they would instead uncover something no one was prepared to see.
What the hell? Why is there people already there looking sus as hell?
Lose on some chart right here, they're saying. Truck, there must have was a truck that must have backed up right here, they're saying, right?
Okay. Is that okay? Back up, please. Back up, please. Back up, please.
I want to see. I want to make sure.
Back up. Hold on.
I don't see anything. Are you calling?
Him, calm down. Oh my God.
Okay, back up, please. Back up. Okay, ma'am, can you?
Who said I want to see? I want to make sure. What the?
Can you come this way, please? Ma'am, can you come this way, please?
Oh my God.
$141 mag. I need 106 to my location.
Oh my God.
Okay. Ma'am, can you take her over there, please? Please. This is now a crime scene. We need to
Yes, I know. I'm trying to get her.
Okay, I know.
Oh, Kelly.
Sarge, he's buried in the ground. There's someone buried underneath the ground.
Buried in a shallow grave in the front yard of his own shop lies the dead body of 75-year-old Richard Andrews. Richard's daughter.
What the hell? Sad they saw him. That's her dad. Don't tell her to calm down. Dude, I would freak out. Holy shit.
Daughter, Kim, is the first to see him. She recognizes her father immediately, revealing part of his leg with the same jeans he always wore. It's a horrifying discovery for them to make. Even the deputy is shaken and unable to control the situation on his own. But as he observes the family, something about it feels off. By the time he arrived, the family had already begun digging, and within moments of uncovering Richard's body, they started pointing fingers, fixating on the one person that—
Yeah, why were they already digging? So they already knew.
they're convinced is responsible.
I'm not moving right now. I can't.
Okay.
Don't touch me.
Do you want me to help you?
No. Don't touch me.
Okay.
I knew this was going to happen. That was it. His son, my sister's son, that's at their house right now, did it. And the gun's probably on the bed. It's a rifle that's laying in my mom's bedroom on the bed. He has mental illness.
So we're having the county respond?
Everyone thinks it's Isaiah.
Okay. And their supervisor is going to come, and they're probably going to end up at containment, okay? Please, I just ask that you guys try to cooperate as much. I can't make any promises.
No, we're not leaving.
Okay, well, ma'am.
I'm not calling her right now. Is somebody over there
if you
that
wanna,
little psychopath?
Hold on. If you want to do what's best for
No, what I want to
Richard
do
right now,
is go to my
okay?
dad's house.
I just need you
and do
guys.
something.
Please don't, okay? I just need you guys to at least try to have some understanding, okay? And I want you guys to listen.
To the officer's surprise, Kim doesn't hesitate to blame her nephew, Isaiah, despite there being no direct evidence linking him to what happened here. Shaken and unsure how to handle the situation, the deputy allows the family to remain at the crime scene even after the body is discovered. Then, 2 minutes later, Sergeant Rodriguez finally arrives, stepping straight into the chaos. He tries to regain control of the situation, but it doesn't take long before he loses his patience.
Where are they at?
He's over there.
Okay, we didn't touch it.
They touched it when I was coming up here. They were touching it.
Man.
It sounds like they know about each other, the family. She says, Mom's bed, where's Mom? She's saying a lot of details Too many cooks in the kitchen. I agree. This is wild.
Let's get away, please, ma'am. Ma'am, we need a preserve, okay? Come on. Come on. We need to make sure that we do this, okay? Here, I'm right here.
You want my hand? No.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Stand over here, please. And then it's like there's some stuff burned over.
Okay. Yeah, we need everybody, please. We need everybody back, please, okay? Ma'am, we do need everybody out of here. If you want, we need to preserve this, okay? I get it, you're upset. But if you want justice...
I already know who did it.
Listen to me. Please. I know you know.
Yeah.
We need other things to make this work. Please. Please.
Despite Kim's certainty, officers aren't yet convinced that Isaiah is their killer, because as they inspect the scene closer, something else stands out. Something that starts to point to someone very different. Burnt debris is scattered across the grass, clear sign that something had been intentionally destroyed. But the cover-up goes even deeper. The section of lawn where Richard was buried had been cut out, replaced, and even watered afterwards. An effort to make the yard appear completely untouched. For investigators, it's...
They really thought they were going to get away with it by burying him. I know, I'm freaking out, Evie. You know what happens? Something.
Still unclear whether Richard was murdered here or only his body was dumped. To find out, they need to search his shop, standing just a few feet away.
Sheriff's office, make yourself known. Come out with your hands up.
Police, anybody in here?
Sheriff's office, come out with your hands up. Make yourself known. I'm gonna go right. You cover left.
Yep.
Want to bump up to that door? Got it. Clear.
Up ahead is Richard's shower, and strangely, the deputy notices it appears to have been recently used, suggesting the killer may have been here only minutes earlier. Officers then continue clearing the rest of the shop, finding no signs of a struggle. Nothing to suggest Richard was killed here, so they shift their focus to securing a search warrant for his house. A search that would end very differently.
What?
As officers begin to regain control of the chaotic scene, Richard's daughter Cassie arrives, the same woman who had told the sergeant earlier to arrest her son, Isaiah. Why she accused him before the body had even been discovered is now a question detectives need to answer. But first, they have to break the devastating news to her.
Yeah, we can't. I know. I'm sorry.
I need to see.
No, we can't. We're gonna.
I just need to see.
Just go around now. That's gonna be his, but the family members are the ones driving it. So.
What? No. Please, let me see.
No, you can't go. Now you can't. Listen. You
I
can't.
just gotta see.
No. Anthony, we can't cross. Okay?
Look over the
I know
top. I'm not gonna go across the line.
She just wants to look over the line. She won't go past the line. I'll make sure. Look by the door.
Please.
By the door. By the door. Okay.
Naturally.
She just wants to see to what, like, solidify that it was her dad? What the?
Cassie is distraught, not only because her father is dead, but because she suspects her own son may be responsible. For now, officers continue securing the scene and prepare to send Richard's body for autopsy. But as they do, they begin to overhear the family frantically talking amongst themselves. And what they're saying would suggest the situation is only escalating, because someone else might be about to get hurt.
Right. We have one that's confirmed in a shallow grave. Do not start talking, please. Don't say anything. Just be quiet, please. You know what's going on.
Anthony's over there already.
I get it, but I've heard everybody, but we need things to figure out. 106.
Anthony's a dad, and he's already on his way back to his son Isaiah, if I'm not mistaken.
We need units down at 430 Dale. Ma'am, please.
I can't get out because behind you.
We're gonna have to leave the truck here for now.
29
Please.
Where am I supposed to go then?
I just want you to walk that way, please.
145 back, I'm clear. Hey, David. And there's 106 man.
106 Mac. I have the father heading down to 430 Dale, and possible suspect is there, and it might not be good.
According to Carmen, Anthony is furious and already on his way back to the house, convinced his own son Isaiah is responsible. He's just seen the body of his father-in-law buried in the ground. So what he does next is completely unpredictable. Multiple units are quickly sent to the house, racing to get there before Anthony confronts Isaiah. Minutes later, officers make it to the house just seconds ahead of Anthony, who is right behind them, along with the rest of the family, all demanding answers.
Let her get her point later. Get back. Nope. Just stay back.
Stay back.
Stay back.
Back up.
Stay back.
Go back now.
No, come on. Did you, Isaiah?
Nope. Need you guys to stay back, okay? Please. Just to the left. Secure him in your car. Thomas.
No.
Frisk him for weapons, please.
Did you do it?
Please stay back, sir.
Sarah, did you do it? Look at me. Did you do it?
Please. I need you to stay back, sir.
Did you do it, Isaiah? Look at me. Why would I look at you? Yeah, you're my firstborn. Did you do it? There. One more time.
No, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's not the
For my lawyer. All right, just go ahead and get in here. Have him take a seat. Close the door. Here's the deal. That's family. Okay. One of their family members on deceased, right?
Yeah.
So they came down here to confront him because they think he did it.
Yeah.
The only reason he's in cuffs right now is we don't.
I thought he was like the suspect.
No, we don't have BC or reasonable. Right now he's in there because they think he did it. We need to keep them separated. Okay.
Okay.
Got it? Cool.
For the second time today, Isaiah is accused of a crime. Only now it's something far more serious, and the accusations are coming from his own family. They stand by, watching as he's taken into custody, convinced the case is now solved. But what officers are about to uncover would complicate everything, revealing that no one in this family can truly be trusted. But before we get to that, I used to just keep all my money in my bank account, not really thinking it was possible to grow it.
This is insane. Oh my gosh. I'm going past the ads. I'm gonna freak out.
Transported to the Grant County Jail on probable cause, police continue speaking with the rest of the family. But by now, Richard's daughters are too shaken to talk. So investigators turn to his son-in-law, Greg, one of the first to discover the body. And they're about to learn that he has vital information that would begin to piece together this meticulous murder.
So let's start from the beginning. How do you know the guy who works on the shop out here?
Richard is my father-in-law that I married one of his daughters last year.
Okay, so he is your current father-in-law.
He is my father-in-law. And we live across.
Oh.
Okay, so you're pretty close with him.
I was very close to him.
Okay, what do you think happened?
I think that there may have been some type of transaction at Richard's house with Isaiah. I don't know exactly the full details of what's going on with him, but I know he's been having issues, paranoia issues and things of that nature.
What do you mean by transaction? Like an altercation?
Yeah, what I think is Richard's, he's old school. He's not into the whack tobacco or the marijuana. And I think maybe he confronted him.
Somebody said something about the tarp that you saw.
Yeah, I had a tarp.
The wacko tobacco. Is that what it's called? The marijuana? Huh. Interesting.
we had a tarp at the house, and I'm not saying that's the actual tarp, but I know that it was a brown and gray tarp
That you had at your house?
that we had at our house, and I can't.
What?
It was sitting right there, and really by my truck, where the barbecue is and stuff, and I haven't seen it, so I don't know if it blew away. I don't know, but it was missing.
And sure enough, when the family began digging, they discovered Richard's body had been fully wrapped in a brown and gray tarp. With that tarp belonging to Greg, it now raises two possibilities. Either he just incriminated himself, or whoever did this used it specifically to frame him. And Greg has his own theory about who may have set him up.
Isaiah's been acting pretty strange lately.
You've met Isaiah?
Yes.
Has he ever been to your house?
Yes.
Okay.
And the last time he was there, he was super paranoid about everything.
Does he drive Richard's truck very often?
Everybody drives Richard's trucks often, to be honest with you.
Okay.
People drive them all the time, but I do know that Isaiah was pulled over today, I want to believe.
Yeah.
In Moses.
You had mentioned tire tracks, is that correct?
Correct. Going into the grass.
Going into the grass.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about these tire tracks.
I seen it appeared either somebody was backing in or somebody had turned to the right, I believe.
Okay.
And I seen the tire mark going into the grass, and I seen that's when I seen it, and then I noticed the hose and everything, like I told you.
Is it common here on the property for vehicles to go into the grass?
Negative. He never goes on that grass.
According to Greg, Richard's truck was shared and often driven by multiple members of the family, which immediately complicates things, as the tire tracks officers identified at the crime scene no longer point to a single suspect. But just as leads begin to run dry, officers would learn that the search warrant for Richard's home has finally been approved. So detectives quickly wrap up their interview with Greg and head straight back to the house. The moment they step inside the home, the detectives notice a strong scent of bleach in the air. All surfaces have been wiped down, and inside there are clear signs of a cleanup job. Detectives know they're dealing with a methodical killer, possibly more than one, but even then, they would overlook something critical. When detectives inspect the house more closely, they notice spots of blood on the back door handle that had been missed. Their first real piece of evidence tying Richard's house to his murder. And then they stumble upon something even more significant. A knife hidden in the living room, still in its sheath, marked with visible red stains. Whoever tried to erase what happened here didn't manage to get rid of everything. With the scene processed, all evidence sent for forensic analysis, and the family dispersed, the focus now shifts to the man back at the station. Since his arrest, Isaiah has refused to cooperate, but now as officers return to confiscate his clothing, they're about to discover the most crucial piece of evidence may have been right in front of them all day.
Okay, Mr. Thomas, can you take off your shoes? And then take off your sweatshirt.
Bruh, it's hell cold.
Okay, I'll try to get you another blanket. You got 2 blankets there. I'll try to get you another one.
What? Oh.
When officers hold up Isaiah's shoes, they notice they're covered in dirt and possibly dried blood. It's the first and only detail that could place
What the hell is going on here?
him anywhere near the crime scene, but it's far from definitive. With the day coming to an end, investigators finish processing their findings and prepare for tomorrow, hoping they'll finally be able to answer what really happened to Richard. As for Isaiah, by continuing to refuse to speak, he has effectively handed his fate over to his family, who have already begun forming theories and accusations, with even the closest relatives ready to completely turn on each other. The next morning, after nearly 12 hours of detectives digging through the family's past, troubling rumors begin to surface alleging Isaiah might have been involved in an old cold homicide case that remains unsolved to this day. Detectives also hear whispers that Isaiah's own parents may have helped cover it up, and may have even known what happened to Richard long before anyone else. These are serious allegations that detectives will need to explore carefully. But right now, their immediate priority is uncovering what truly happened to Richard and who's responsible. To do that, they begin calling family members into the station for formal interviews. The first to arrive is Isaiah's father, Anthony. Among many other details, detectives need to address one critical question. Why was he so quick to suspect his own son? Was it simply...
Sounds like Isaiah and his parents, huh? Yeah, we're all like, what?
a gut feeling, or did he know something no one else did?
Oh, I think it was a week ago, right? The week before this incident happened. And Kim is like, you guys need to come down here. And Isaiah's acting crazy. We go down there and we walk in the house. And as soon as we get in the house, he's like, he had this big bag of weed that you could tell that he got from like the dispenser or whatnot. Mm-hmm. It's big. On my eyes, it was about this big. Yeah. What the are you doing here? Like, this is what you kicked me out the house for, right? I was like, yeah. He says, what the are you doing here? This has nothing to do with you. And I was like, listen here, man. Your aunt was scared because you're wilding out up in here. So then I'm looking at him, and he was like, say I am. He's got a butcher knife like this, and he's just like, but he's like crying, say I am. And say, if he had got me, it would have been all of us, So I just said, I'll leave. Where did I mess up? As a father, did I do something wrong? Like, what did I do? Because this is not you. And he was just like, you're the best dad ever, man. I couldn't ask for a dad, man, better than you, man. It's kind of like, you did everything right. You're a great dad, man. And then Kim's like, busts out crying. And then he's just like, get the out of here, motherfucker. I'll kill you.
I don't know if I believe this guy.
Naturally, this account from Anthony catches detectives off guard as they realize the incident may have foreshadowed everything. So they pause the interview and look into it, confirming that it did in fact occur. 1 week earlier, police were called to Isaiah's aunt Kim's house after reports that he was experiencing a manic episode. And as detectives review the bodycam footage of that incident, it quickly becomes clear why the entire family believes he did it.
Please don't shoot, just tase the fuck out of him because he got a knife.
He's got the knife with him?
Yeah.
Okay,
that's my husband.
Okay.
That's our oldest son.
Okay, what's his issue? Like, do you guys want to just stay out here? I know he's your son, but we just don't know what the situation is, right? Isaiah, do you have a knife on you? Do you want to go down to the ground just to verify, man? Hey, Isaiah, we're going to put you in cuffs, but it's just for our safety, okay? You're not under arrest. We just want to make sure you're okay? You want to go down to your knees, man? Good. Put your hands behind your back, man. Can you put your hands behind your back? Again, you're not under arrest, okay? Just doing this for your safety.
This is recording?
Yeah, you're being recorded on the camera right here. So,
is it supposed to be red when it's recording?
Yeah. See how it's blinking red?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. You want to walk over here to our car, man? We're gonna.
Is he's not mentally well? ? Or is it the rugs?
Figure out what's going on and then kind of just go from there, okay?
When officers detain Isaiah, they find him in tears, struggling to hold himself together. And as they pull him away from his family, he's about to tell officers something unexpected about himself.
What's going on today?
I'm just going through a lot right now, so.
Okay. Do you have any plans to hurt yourself or anything like that?
No, not. I mean, I guess everybody do, but I mean.
Do you have any plans to hurt yourself today?
Nah, not today. Okay. But this past week.
Just having a rough time.
Yeah. But it's all good, bro. I'm bounced back, bro. I'm gonna shake back.
Yeah,
but it's all good, bro. I'm gonna shake back again.
Yeah.
And again. And again.
Do you want to go to the hospital or anything like that?
And again, huh?
Do you want to go to the hospital or anything like that?
Nah, bro. It's good. Like, I'm good.
So what was the deal with the knife?
I got a swisher in there. It's a blunt, basically, and I use a knife and I split it to take out the tobacco to put my weed in.
Okay.
At first.
Okay.
But then me and my aunt started arguing when that knife was on the table, so.
And you just had it already.
It was already there. And we started arguing. I wanted to leave, but it's not that big of a deal. I was a good person, bro.
No one said you're not a good person. I've never
I'm
met
just
you.
saying, bro, like.
What happened?
I just lied, bro.
Clearly, there is sympathy in the officer's voice as he realizes the man in front of him has been dealt a very difficult hand in life. And although Isaiah downplays the incident, in hindsight, it would read very differently, because perhaps this was the last and only time something could have been done to prevent the tragic fate of Richard Andrews. After analyzing the incident and forming a clearer picture of Isaiah, detectives return to finish their interview with Anthony. Through his account, it becomes clear he believes Isaiah's issues stem from two factors: prolonged marijuana use and repeated head trauma from his time as a wide receiver, a position notorious for heavy hits and brain damage. Anthony also goes on to clarify crucial details about his son's mental state, making it evident that his initial suspicions of Isaiah were rooted in his son's increasingly unpredictable and volatile behavior. So with Anthony's perspective now on the record, the interview comes to an end and detectives move on to Richard's daughter, Kim, the person who found the body. Kim goes on to explain why she immediately suspected her nephew Isaiah, pointing to his history.
Who do you guys think it was? Somebody said it was the dad. I don't know who said it. Italian? I don't know. I get his parents, but I could be wrong.
Of violent psychotic episodes, including pulling guns and knives on family members, as well as his white vans covered in dirt, something she says is highly unusual for him. Notably, she ends the interview by saying she fears that if Isaiah is ever released, he will do it again. With the case against Isaiah growing stronger by the minute, detectives then shift their attention to two more family members, Richard's daughter 𝗶𝗶𝗄 and her partner, Floyd. Unlike everyone else, these two family members are about to become Isaiah's best.
I have questions right now. I thought that she was still married to the dad, but she's not. What the
And perhaps only chance of shifting how detectives view Isaiah's role in all of this.
It's hard to kind of start this off, but as far as it would have been your father, right?
Yes. So I find out that they find my dad buried in the back of his shop. I already knew. I told them, why are you letting that motherfucker stay at my dad's house? You know he's gonna kill him.
So I know you have questions for me, and then obviously I have questions for you, and I think they're both geared around the same.
When I got there, bro, it was weird. Weird. And I'm like, man, something's not right. So I left, and that's when I told her and explained it to her. I even knew something was wrong before he had this episode. I said, something's not right with this kid. Something, hey, you guys might want to be careful. Sure, as soon as we leave, all hell's break loose.
Explain to me now the background, how you knew something weird was going on with Isaiah.
Because prior to this, he was staying with us. And I've not exactly...
Why does it look like the mom is on rugs here, but not in the other video?
sure exactly what happened.
Earlier in the video when she's in the blue hoodie, the teal hoodie, actually.
But he starts a confrontation with my son. He pulls out a pistol from his drawers. Isaiah,
okay.
Sets it down. I got back hold of my sister Cassie, and I said, you know that boy is sick. He's beyond therapy. He needs fucking help. Like, he needs to be medicated.
The thing, like I said, the only thing that just bothers me the most, that kid does not clean at all. He won't even make an attempt. He'll drop something on the floor and just walk away from it and leave it there. And usually I'll even ask, hey, where's Richard? Because I'll say hi to him. But for some reason, it's just the atmosphere was just, I'm like, all right, something's wrong. So I got on the phone with her and I'm like, oh, he's still wigging. He's wigging hard. And I said, your sister's tripping. I said, your sister acting like she's scared to death. Well, she knows he goes through his episode. Of course he's scared. I'm like, okay. It's when after we found out what really happened, is that she knew what he did.
At this point, detectives begin to realize 𝗶𝗄𝗄 and Floyd aren't just angry at Isaiah, they also hold his mother accountable, and the couple's suspicions align with detectives who still...
Wait, I was confused. So his mom, 𝗶𝗄𝗄, is with the dad, Anthony. Who the hell are these people? Wait, what? I'm confused. Why am I confused? Who's this girl? Oh, this is the other daughter, right? Oh, is that right? This is one of the other daughters? I'm hella confused now.
Detectives begin to realize 𝗶𝗍 and Floyd aren't just angry at Isaiah, they also hold his mother accountable. And
So this is the daughter of the grandfather, but 𝗶𝗍 is too. So who's is it one of the daughters? Not Isaiah's mom. So this lady with the bonnet is Isaiah's aunt, and this is her man, Floyd. Because the mom, 𝗶𝗍, is Isaiah's mom, who's married to Anthony, the dad. Okay, I got it. So this is Isaiah's aunt.
This draws. Isaiah.
Isaiah, okay.
Sets it down. I got back hold of my sister 𝗝𝗵𝗆𝗃,
Oh,
and I said, "You know that."
I got it. Okay, she said it. I had to rewind, but she said, okay, so Cassie's her sister. Got it. Whoa.
Boy is sick. He's beyond therapy. He needs fucking help.
Oh, wow.
Like, he needs to be medicated.
The thing, like I said, the only thing that just bothers me the most, that kid was not clean at all. He won't even make an attempt. He'll drop something on the floor and just walk away from it and leave it there. And usually I'll even ask, "Hey, where's Richard?" Because I'll say hi to him. But for some reason, it's just the atmosphere was just. I'm like, all right, something's wrong. So I got on the phone with her and I'm like, oh, he's still wigging. He's wigging hard. And I said, your sister's tripping. I said, your sister acting like she's scared to death.
Okay, got it.
Well, she knows he goes through his episode. Of course he's scared. I'm like, okay. As when after we found out what really happened, is that she knew what he did.
At this point, detectives begin to realize 𝗶𝗍 and Floyd aren't just angry at Isaiah, they also hold his mother accountable. And the couple's suspicions align with detectives who still can't explain why Cassie asks them to arrest Isaiah before the body was even discovered. So with all of this in mind, detectives would ask them both point blank who they believe is truly responsible for Richard's death.
So I'm on the same page as you. You guys believe that Isaiah's mom knew that
she had knowledge of it.
Richard.
She had to have knowledge of it. I mean, that kid wouldn't have cleaned. That kid wouldn't have done none of that because he ran over to the neighbor's house and tried to take their car. Did you guys get that information?
Yeah. Yes.
All right. So he's sporadic. He's not clean. He's running on. He's trying to get off. He's trying to run off. He's trying to do whatever he can do to get out of the situation. He's not thinking about cleaning. He's not thinking about picking this guy up and putting him in the back of a truck and burying him. And then go down to the valley to go get a tarp and go back up there in her dad's truck and they see it and go back up to the house and wrap him in the tarp and then come back and down to the valley, which is across the street from her sister's house, and bury him in his auntie's house.
When you said that you believe that she knew, do you believe that she helped cover the body?
No.
I can't go that far. I can't go that far because she doesn't have that mentality.
At the end of this conversation, if she's not arrested by then, I don't know what to tell you guys, but she didn't sort it up like per se, like, oh, Isaiah is going to do this. And she manipulated the situation to her advantage. She knew what her son was capable of. She knew how to get him to that point.
This part right here. She knew what her son was capable of, just like Stephen Stern's, Brian Koberger's parents, Brian Laundrie's parents, and D4BD's parents.
Of manic and psychosis.
To detectives, accusations like these don't come lightly, especially between sisters. Additionally, Floyd's description of Isaiah aligns with what detectives already believe, that he's impulsive, messy, and incapable of thinking ahead. And with the next interview set to be Cassie herself, detectives understand just how much weight this conversation carries, not only for Isaiah's future, but for Cassie's as well. There's a lot they still need to figure out. Her unusual behavior outside the sergeant's car, her possible involvement in Richard's murder, and even lingering questions about a potential past homicide. But they know these answers won't come easily. They'll have to approach this carefully, waiting for the right moment to press her. And as her interview unfolds, watch closely for the moment Cassie begins to fear she's the one being implicated.
There's no easy way to start this conversation.
Go for it.
Okay, sorry.
I'll work through it.
Okay. So, how has Isaiah's mental health been in the last few years? It sounds like he's been suffering.
The last year for sure.
Last year?
As far as like his mental health, is it something that he's diagnosed with?
She don't look good. Like, what's going on here, girl?
There's just something you guys started noticing.
We started noticing.
We know your dad died, but like, this is something else.
I'm trying to remember everything. October, it was before October of 2023.
So back for around,
I believe that's when he started smoking, and he didn't want to work. He didn't want to do that type of stuff. And we kind of were like, well, he's going through it. You know, he's done playing football, and that's something he's done since he's 5 years old. You know,
big like life change.
Oh yeah. No school, no schedule, no workout.
Clearly, Cassie appears emotional, possibly even carrying a sense of guilt as she speaks about her son. Beyond that, nothing about her behavior stands out to detectives as suspicious. But as the interview continues, she begins recounting the same incident at Chrissy's house, where some noticeable differences between her story and the rest of the family starts to emerge.
I knocked on the back door. She doesn't keep her back. She uses it for her front door, but it's just, and I walked in and my son's sitting at your little kitchenette table there. There's marijuana all over, a big bag, some paraphernalia. But he's sitting there with a knife. And I walk in, I was like, son, hey son, what's going on? What are you doing here? I said, well, what's going on with you? Is everything okay? And he didn't see my husband. His dad came in behind me, and he's seen his dad, and instantly he's pissed. What the are you doing here?
It's guilt, or like Kim said, she's not Danny, or something's going on here, because she's just like, could be grief or guilt or all of the above.
But he hadn't gotten up yet. Like he was still sitting.
Where's the knife in perspective? Like
he's sitting and he has it in his hand. He's not
like you're doing right now. So he's just sitting back in the
Yeah,
chair.
he has it, and he's like he's like, what are you doing here? And we're still kind of standing at the door. And when he seen my husband, he got even more pissed. Who effing called you? What are you doing here? My husband looked at me, he stood in between us, and he said, get out of here, and go call the sheriff now.
While retelling the story, Cassie appears far less disturbed by the incident, despite it involving her own son. She also seems reluctant to discuss the part where he threatened her husband's life. So after a few hours of letting Cassie speak freely, allowing her to settle into the role of the victim, detectives would finally begin to push back, starting with one detail that would clearly catch her off guard.
And I don't mean this question in anything, but obviously, like at this point, I can only see certain things. Did you guys explain all of that about him pulling the knife on Anthony to the deputies?
Yeah.
Okay.
And dispatch too.
And dispatch.
Can we think a lot of like she drove him to do it or manipulated him because he's unwell too? I thought watching her words.
You said don't go back in there. But I get why they're angry with me too. You know, that's my son. And they don't think I did anything to try and help him.
And I think most of it is emotions are going to be high right now. And
They'll never talk to me again. I already know that. And they've made other threats. They've also said other things too. And I don't know if you want to talk about those right now, but
I think Detective Hunt is following up on that part, but the weird, vague comments about this is potentially not the first time Isaiah has done something.
Yeah. And I didn't hear any of it. I was in the house, but they were really going on. Like, he's done this before. And
like, killed someone?
That was the implication. But she also said that my husband and I helped cover it up. And that they know the name. Tragedies like this happen and people don't find their loved ones. At least we found my dad.
Clearly, Cassie is distraught, not only at the prospect of being ostracized by her family, but also at the possibility of being suspected by detectives as Isaiah's accomplice. But there's still one more question detectives need answered, after which they'll have made up their minds about Cassie.
When you went to Sergeant Rodriguez and you made the comment that it's him, you need to get him in cuffs, you need to get my son in cuffs. Why for you in that moment did you knew it was Isaiah? Where was your mindset at? I know I'm asking you to explain like a gut instinct.
I was just the things he kept saying, like, you guys, why are you pressing me? He's like, he's gone all the time, weeks at a time. I said, how long has it been since you've seen him? And he's like, a day and a half.
So you've got kind of every other family member that's here that's worried and everything like that. And his response didn't seem to match your guys's.
Right. You just know. You feel it. It's like, then I'm like, he has to get handcuffed. He has to go to jail. I just felt it. And I'm his mom, and I'm not in denial. And
I do think personally you did the right thing. I think you handled everything as best as anyone could, as best a parent could. And I don't think that me saying that's going to bring you any comfort, but I do believe it.
Despite her unusual behavior, the detective appears to take Cassie at her word, believing she may be genuinely innocent. Her family, however, remains unconvinced. After wrapping up this and several other family interviews, investigators find themselves between a rock and a hard place. So far, there's no concrete evidence that 𝗟𝗄𝗄 or anyone else was involved. In fact, at this stage, there's barely enough to definitively prove Isaiah's involvement. So Isaiah remains in jail, hoping that with the right lawyer and no further discoveries at the house, he might still be able to walk away scot-free.
1 week.
1 week passes before the case finally sees an update, but it's not the one investigators were hoping for. The autopsy results have just come in. According to the coroner, Richard died at his home from a severe knife wound to the neck that resulted in significant blood loss. He also showed signs of blunt force trauma to the head, along with bruising around both eyes. His body was then dragged out and later buried in a shallow, tarp-wrapped grave at his own shop. But even with these horrific findings, it says little about who was responsible for Richard's death, other than suggesting it was someone deeply disturbed. And with every passing day, both detectives and the family begin to fear that the person or people responsible may never face justice. More than 2 months.
2 months?
pass, and the case begins to stall. But then, investigators catch a break. They receive a major update from the jail where Isaiah is being held. So detectives rush over and meet with one of Isaiah's fellow inmates who has some very interesting information to share.
We're both detectives of Mostly PD. First off, we're not here for your case. You're not in trouble or anything like that. This is about a different case that we wanted to talk to you about.
The 𝗟𝗟s, they be talking. The last one we just watched. Yeah, them inmates like to talk. Exactly, Kim.
With Isaiah Thomas, how does he act in there?
Crazy. He's kind of like out of his mind. Yeah.
What kind of stuff does he do?
He bangs on the door, and then he starts screaming blood, blood, blood all night, and he doesn't let us sleep at all.
Okay. So all night he's keeping people up.
Yeah, he is.
Does he piss people off there?
Yeah, he does.
Okay. What have you heard as far as like his case?
Well, that he killed his grandpa.
Yeah.
That he let his throat open.
Okay.
And that before he killed him, that he asked him if he believed in God.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What did the grandpa say?
That he did.
Okay.
And then he just did it.
Did he say why he killed the grandpa?
Yeah, he was his grandpa was.
Oh, really?
Yeah, since he was a little kid.
Okay.
Yeah.
When he killed him, was grandpa trying to do something to him?
Nah.
Is this just he had anger towards him or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure enough, what the inmate describes aligns with key details from the autopsy, particularly the fatal wound. But even then, investigators can't be certain. The inmate could be telling the truth, or saying whatever he thinks will benefit him in hopes of a reduced sentence. But that uncertainty would soon come to an end with an update from Isaiah himself. 2 weeks after speaking with the inmate in early February, Isaiah pleads guilty to second-degree murder and unlawful disposal of human remains. On March 10th, he is sentenced to a maximum of 20 years in prison, along with mandatory mental health treatment and no contact orders involving several family members who cooperated with the investigation. As of now, no other family members have been charged, with law enforcement ultimately concluding this was a solo actor homicide, dismissing any allegations of parental involvement.
No.
And as for the alleged prior homicide, police have so far found no evidence linking Isaiah to any unsolved cases.
No. That's it? You guys had me thinking it was like the family. I guess it could have been, and Isaiah just wasn't well enough, and he didn't care because he's not mentally well. Or was it really Isaiah? Ooh. That's hard. Wow. He pled guilty. 20 years. For killing his grandpa and dismembering. I wonder if I would be interested on looking in on that case and seeing if maybe the mental health played a role in the and like his sentencing or whatever, because they said mandatory mental health treatment. So I wonder if that's why they didn't give him that much, because he's not mentally well. Fit for trial, but not maybe mentally well. Wow. Good cases. All three of those. Yeah, for fuck's sake, only 20 years. I know. It's only 5 more years than 𝗟𝗟𝗆. We'll do 𝗠𝗲𝗃 tomorrow, I promise. I'm starting a little bit earlier tomorrow on the lives, so we have quite a few to get through. There's a few that have been on the back end that I need to just clear out of my queue. So we will be doing those. I'm still trying to figure out how we can stream the Netflix doc. If you know, email me, give me some tips. Yeah, R.I.P. Richard. The inmate said grandpa was molesting him since child. Oh, I missed that. What the heck? I totally missed that. He did? He said the grandpa was molesting him? That would be a reason for I don't believe it. Yeah, I heard that too. I didn't want to believe the grandfather would do that, but you never know if that was the case. Wouldn't he have done that to other kids too? I kind of do believe it. I do. And not everyone speaks out about the abuse that they endure like that. So if it did happen to other kids and they didn't want to speak out about it. I missed that since he was a kid. I'm going to go back and rewatch that tonight. Wouldn't have done it on his own. That's why I'm thinking, did Isaiah just give up because he's not mentally well? And he's like, yeah, I had something to do with it. And maybe his parents did help, especially men. I believe it. Absolutely believe it. Like, RIP, I'm not trying to victim blame the grandpa, but I believe things like that happen. So I said what I said. Okay. Okay. All right. We did a late night tonight. We're getting back to it. We're going to get back to the after darks. I want to go on the second channel tomorrow, so make sure you're subscribed. Brains and Bad Decisions. We do make bad decisions over there, so don't come over there if you're gonna be scared or hating or complaining or only rebels allowed. Anyways, shout out to you guys for being here. It is late. Go Mimi's time. I will probably be looking. I like doing these body cams and hanging out. I really do. Sad situation. Yes. You think the grandfather's children would have been victims too? Good cases, Melly. Yeah, I'm going to find more. I like to do this. And it's interesting now because now I'm interested in like maybe submitting a FOIA for some of these cases that we covered tonight. I need to write that down. FOIAs are hard, but it wouldn't hurt to try since they're probably all closed by now. We'll see. It depends on the laws. They're very strict. Anyways, tap the like button on your way out, please. Have a good night. Thank you guys for being here. I'm watching the game. Oh, what game? I'm probably going to go hang out in another chat, or I will go to work and get lives ready for tomorrow. Actually, that's what I will do because Corey Richens sentencing in the morning. I'm assuming it's not going to take very long. But isn't the sentencing when they do victim impact statements? Am I wrong or no? I think I'm right. So I definitely want to watch it. Love the body cams. Kissy. Hugs and kissies. Okay. Keep your eye out. I know it's early. How many more buzzballs tonight? No more. I'm buzzballed out. I'm balled out. Okay, I'll do more body cam watch parties. Oh, I need to watch it with you. Okay, yeah, I think it's early our time, Evie. But definitely want to stream it. So I'll schedule a live here after this. Got to make a thumbnail and I will schedule it. So I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope you guys have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Stay safe.